me, is this something you admire? Off the waist of an angel, I'm high, baby. Hold on. Hold on. Tell me, is this something you imagined? Off the waist of an angel, I'm high, baby. Hold on. Hold on. I wanna feel your body. Like a dog shit. Baby, a pit bull. I need your markings. Babe, I need your markings. If you just say the word, I'll go away, go away. Just say the word, I'll go. Used to the company, stole the way, said I'm used to the combat now. It's a 15 story. It's a 15 story. Yeah, well, is it do or die? You my compass, so I need a handful for you approaching, destroying my focus. Just say the word, I'll go away, go away. Just say the word, I'll go. Used to the company, stole the way, said I'm used to the combat now. It's a 15 story. From a rooftop to your rooftop. From a rooftop to your rooftop. From a rooftop on my way down to your rooftop. You know, safe.
He only likes her because she's old. She's probably like 25.
And it came down. It's a 15 story. It's a 15 story.
Hello, Twitch chat. Hey, how we doing? Yes, early night gang chronic. We're early night gang tonight. Amanda, thank you so much for the 19-month resub. That is a long time. Holy shit. Thank you so much. I'm glad that people are excited for some Power Wash sim.
Piss.
Spicy Man, thank you for the thanks for that. Thank you for the 10-month resub. Anyone who's been here for a while knows that anytime someone hits that milestone of double digits as a member of the community, it is so unbelievably, overwhelmingly kind. And it's something that I appreciate a ton. So thank you so much for that. For I'm about to drive home from work. How dare you? Mads, I'm so sorry because it's probably going to be like a shorter stream too. What's up, Jinx? Where am I? An early stream here on our channel. I'm not even on the screen. Hey, what's up? We are going to be doing Power Wash Sim tonight just for a little bit. Morgan's going to go live probably around like 9:45, 10-ish time. So we're not going to be together too long tonight here, but it's nice to see you guys. Chronic, thank you for the 100 bits. Oh my god, kicking off a freaking hype train already. I do like that Justin says PS, PS, PS instead of pss, 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 pss. Wallowy Willowy using Prime for 28 months. Thank you so much. You are very close to Rainbow Jolteon. You creep ever closer. And the fact that you're using your Twitch Prime here when you guys only get one of those a month, that's really nice. Thank you very much. Sleppy4, to you as well. Hello, hi, welcome to the stream. I just bought a Twice album, Place Your Bets. Oh, nice. I almost did that. Choose a number between 10 and 20. I'm a rule breaker. I don't play by someone else's rules. So I'm going to say 57.
Likes her because she's old.
Kieran up. Oh my God. Thank you for the 16 months.
Now finally get to drive.
Thank you so freaking much. Finally get to drive in the chat. Don't run anyone else over, please.
Have some
Oh my God. Thank you for the malems. I appreciate that, Chronic. What is going on, guys? I just went live. Do we do earlier streams more often and you guys become more chaotic? Is that the correlation there? What's up, Battery Acid? Hello to everyone joining. It's so nice. The fresh cut, very clean, very fresh, very nice. Yeah, Morgan gave me this, what was it, like a week, 2 weeks ago, something like that. But it's the first time Morgan's ever cut someone else's hair, and the fact that she did such a great job with mine, like, I'm blown away. I'm really happy with how it looks. I'm glad that people like how it looks. She was going for sort of like 90s Keanu vibes, and I definitely am feeling that. I'm liking it a lot. I'm probably going to lurk because I have stuff to do. Yo, totally understandable, Jinx. It's like so late for you right now. Feel free to just lurk, chill, have fun, etc. So, oh my God, what the hell? Az, thank you so much. Thank you, Az, for the 5 gifted to the community. That's so nice of you. Visitree, the GA of Nowhere, Pineapple Warlord, Crimson Avix, and YN is sleepy. If any of you are here, make sure you're saying thank you to Az, because Az is an unbelievably kind member of this community who has done so much to support us over time, and we appreciate Az a ton. Seriously. Chaos with the hypers. Voracious Violet, what's up? Welcome. Hi. Yeah, some of you might be confused why I'm here a little bit earlier. Only time I'm awake and not working. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm so glad you're able to make it. I normally don't stream this early, but I've been saying for months now my plan is to start earlier streams so that we can go longer. There is a caveat for tonight's stream. Even though I'm starting earlier, it's because Morgan and I are splitting sort of stream time tonight. So she's off. She's actually seeing one of her friends right now, which is really, really cool. Because she just likes to catch up with them every now and then. So she's off hanging out with an IRL, and then when she gets back, she'll be streaming on her channel. So make sure to check out her stream after we're done here. But I appreciate everyone who's dropping by for the early stream. But you guys won't have me too much longer tonight. I'll probably only be streaming like an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. But I wanted to say hello since I didn't stream yesterday, I didn't stream Sunday, etc. It's been very busy. Obviously, I did the voice reel for those of you who don't know. Oh shit, actually, let me update that quick. Sorry about the delay here, chat. I promise here that we will get some streaming stuff going, okay? We will play some video game of the video game variety. What am I doing right now? My brain has not been working all day today, so, you know, typical for me. Hopefully you guys are having a really good weekend. Narka, thank you for continuing that gifted sub that you got from Anonymous. That's so kind of you. Thank you very, very much for that. What's stronger, Disney World Wi-Fi or my love for Girbeagly? We'll find out, Eliza. Good luck to you, seriously. Opinion on fried burritos? They're okay. It depends on what the filling is. I really like... So Morgan bought me an air fryer for my birthday last month, and I've been air frying all my leftovers because people who have them have been telling me to do that. But I air fried a leftover Taco Bell burrito the other day, and I am never, ever reheating one of those in the microwave again. It is so much better that way, and it is almost embarrassing how much better it is with an air fryer. So if you own one, you know, instead of being a lazy butt like I normally am, go ahead and air fry one of those guys, and they're pretty good. All right. Anyway, what I was talking about is I made a voice acting reel recently. I've been talking about that for fucking ever, right? Like, I've been one of those people who's like, I need to make a voice acting reel. Sure, I'm technically already in a bunch of video games. I've already done, like, animations and stuff like that as a voice actor. But I need to make a voice reel that's like a professional voice reel because I've never done that. So those of you who have seen that already, thank you so much for the support on the voice reel. That's been really, really cool of you. But if you use the YouTube command, you can actually pull up the YouTube video of it because it's the most recent YouTube video. It also has the very funny URL. It has CUM in the URL, so you know that it's a good video. But I did finally make a professional voice acting reel, so if you guys are interested in checking it out, leaving some love on it and some support. I would love to see that over there. Oh, hilarious URL. It's so funny. Got an air fryer recently. Best home fries we ever made. Hell yeah, let's go, Az. The air fryer gang, let's go. Good news thread. Good news thread. My Christmas present for my mom, dad, and grandma showed up today. They bought me a washer and dryer for my apartment. No way, that's so nice. I only cried a little. That is so wonderful. That is such a nice, convenient thing to have, Amnarka. That's so, so cool. Those of you with good news, yeah, feel free to share it while we got this hype train going, and just anytime during stream. Just vibe out, have fun tonight, enjoy each other's company, be kind. But if you have good news, feel free to share. It doesn't have to be anything major. Even if it's something that just made you feel a little bit better about yourself today, feel free to share it, as long as that we can comfortably do that together. By the way, if you do check out the voice acting reel, it's literally only 2 minutes long, which is the standard. The industry standard for a voice acting reel is like 1 to 2 minutes. I had a couple comments that were like, I wish it was longer. And it's like, I do too, but that's the whole point of me landing voice acting roles eventually. So we'll see where that goes, see where it takes me. But it's nice to have something that I can just like plug into like a work email if a company's talking to me about an audition, versus just being like, yeah, I'm 7 in Boyfriend Dungeon. You'll just have to trust me on that. Like, good news. I got released from brain surgery today. Let me just read this in my head, Joseph. This is really long. I haven't had one say, that is amazing. That is so amazing. Congrats on your recovery. Congrats on the fact that that helped you out in a huge way, Joseph. That is incredible. We're so happy for you. Good news, I got my plane ticket to Fargo, North Dakota yesterday, so I can go see my foster dad next week. I miss him so much. That's so sweet. I hope you have a great time with that. Rune! Rune, thank you for the 2 years. You're so kind. Thank you. Those of you who do not know Rune, one of my, like, oldest YouTube friends, like, we have known each other for like 8 years or something crazy, like 7.5, something. But please appreciate. Let's get some hype in chat for Rune for 2 years as a sub here on Twitch. Rune's been with me since like day one of YouTube, and then has gone to see me, you know, transition over here to Twitch and change up my content and everything like that. Just get more comfortable on camera. All my big like milestones and events, Rune's been around for. We're old, yeah, we are. Went to school in Todoroki cosplay last Friday for me, and people asked for photos with me. Photos with me? I was dying inside. That's so cool. I mean, people just appreciate good cosplay, even if they don't know what it's from. Like, it's just one of those things that you see the effort someone's put into something, and it's just so cool, right? I know that I've taken, like, a couple pictures with, like, cosplayers at conventions and stuff, and I'm always, like, in awe of the work that goes into that stuff. Good news, we don't have kids at work for the next 2 weeks, so I can really grind doing what I want with the classroom and with work trainings. Hell yeah, that must be a nice breath of fresh air in your schedule, Max. You're breathtaking. You're breathtaking. I mean, I got the Keanu hair now, so it's like, you know, it's on brand, right? Bubble Juice, what's up? Good to see ya. Welcome to the stream. Circling back to that topic as well of cosplay, especially since I'm starting to get into it a little bit more, I have even more of an appreciation of the amount of work and effort and the amount of money you kind of have to sink into it. Todoroki, by the way, is one of my favorite. He's probably my favorite My Hero character. So excellent pick. I've always wanted to cosplay him as well. Kenna, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Started my new job yesterday and making more money to support myself. Gearing up, that's wonderful to hear about. Lord Martini with good news. I am in love with my musical theater piece I'm doing for solo and ensemble this year. It makes me happy even though it's a sad song. That's wonderful. Sometimes melancholy things like that, you know, invoke this feeling of like inspiration or motivation for sure. So yeah, I think that's like pretty awesome. I think that's pretty great. Oh, cool. We have our first troll of the night, which is very weird. Hey, bud. Just as a quick like heads up to you, I've been called way worse things since I was like 5 years old. So you literally have the brain cells of a 5-year-old. That's how unoriginal you are. And you know, racial insults don't hurt me the way that like you probably think they do. That's the funniest part of it is, you know, I'm here. I literally started streaming like 14 minutes ago. I already got 10 subs, a shit ton of bits, tons of people here who are like here just chilling out with me. And that's the whole thing, dude. That is more than you accomplished today. That is way more than you accomplished today. And I've been doing this for years, man. You're not getting rid of me with like a hate comment like that. I am someone who has succeeded in ways that you could take the rest of your fucking weird, lonely, miserable life making efforts. Like if you changed your attitude right now and started working towards these hobbies of yours that you probably have in your free time, you could start doing that right now and you would never even come close to the fucking milestones I've hit, bud. Like not even fucking close, dude. I have done things that your mom would watch and would probably get fucking horny for me for. Like, get the fuck out of here. Shut the fuck up. I will literally order you a Todoroki cosplay. Don't do that! No, no, no. First of all, you don't know my size. Second of all, I'm very particular when it comes to the things that I, like, get myself for cosplay. And then also, on top of that, please don't spend that money on you. Buy more cosplays for you. It brought you so much excitement and so many good feelings. Do that for you, Tulip. Seriously. I look away for 2 seconds and I'm about to slap the shame back into someone. Go off, Brian. It's not even me going off. It's me literally just stating objective facts. These losers in Twitch chat who like come by and try to troll people. First of all, I'm not like the only person that they're targeting, guaranteed. There's like a ton of other people. They just drop by and leave like the most like low-hanging fruit, basic bitch insults of all time. But these are the types of people who, because I know that they go from Twitch chat to Twitch chat, they have wasted so much time. I just like, here's an example, bro, because these are the types of people, I don't like brag about money or anything like that, but I just did like some work for a sponsored website I work for right before this stream. We've been streaming again for like 15 minutes and like, Ken is cool. Thank you so much for that 2 freaking months with Prime. That's freaking nuts. Thank you so much. Congrats on your silver Jolteon badge, by the way. But like, dude, that person, by doing that, is probably wasting, I'm guessing like half an hour to a couple hours a day trying to like troll people day to day in Twitch chat, which is so, again, like basic bitch, like you have no brain. You are literally so boring, even as a troll, that it's like, oh my God, bro, you're literally, I can tell you are going nowhere in real life. You are going nowhere. And again, I don't brag about money, but in the first 15 minutes of the stream, I probably just like made more than they're used to seeing ever. Like, fuck you, dude. My success speaks for itself. You're weird. You're a weirdo. All right. Anyway, let's move on from the nobody. Let's talk about the somebodies, which is all of you. I want to hear more good news. I want to read more good news. You guys are doing great things. You're taking huge strides. You are doing incredible work. We are so, so proud of every single one of you every single day. And Twitch chat, again, I saw it with Joseph's message. I wasn't really paying attention for the rest. I'm sorry. But make sure you're lifting each other up. Support each other. Brag about your stuff that you're proud of. And then see how chat, like, supports the crap out of you. Because you guys are incredible. Seriously. I got my slime today. Hell yeah. I hope that it's very fun. I've never, like, played, like... The only slime I've ever had in my lifetime was back in the 90s with Nickelodeon Gak. And I begged and begged and begged and begged and begged my parents for Nickelodeon Gak. And they were like, no, we don't want that in our house. It's so weird and it smells bad and we don't like it. And it's just going to get in the carpet and whatever. And finally, like, I think it was like for a birthday. I think it was like for like my 12th birthday or something, or like 10th birthday. I can't even remember. I got Nickelodeon Gak, and I just absolutely understood what they meant immediately. I don't think slime's for me. I'm like too weird about like washing scents and like textures off my hand. And for those of you who don't know what Gak is, it was just the slime that they had on Nickelodeon in the 90s. Except it's like basically made from like food dye and like glue and like whatever else they put in it. But it had this really strong glue chemical smell that got like stuck on my hands, and it was just funky. It was just not my favorite thing. I don't know. I haven't had any before. Now I got a sample pack of different things of slime. That's super cool. Honestly, I feel like slime would be right for me if it was the slime that I see around on the internet that comes in sort of the like, containers that you can like push, like it has like a soft screen on it that's like leak proof, and you can like push down on like the container and draw like symbols and like patterns and stuff in the slime through the screen. Like, I like those types of things. But getting it directly on my hand, I'm not a big fan of that. Phoenix, by the way, thank you for the 7-month resub. And thank you to Max for gifting you that gifted sub. That's so nice. You guys are amazing to each other. Austin, thanks for the raid, dude. Welcome, Raiders. If you don't know me, my name is Brian. I'm a variety streamer. I do everything from just chatting streams to AAA games to, you know, little indie titles to opening Pokemon cards. Look at this cute community. What were you doing, dude? What were you guys doing over on Austin's stream? I hope that you have a good time. Read the rules so you don't get timed out by me, a mod or Nightbutt. Be nice to have more and more people joining our little humble community here. It's always nice to get to know new people. Dying into Warzone? You mean just the Warzone experience? Please help. Austin, I am so bad at Warzone. Not because I can't, like, kill people. Like, I can wipe out a squad in the game. But the thing is I'm so busy, like, hunting for kills and upgrading gear that I will oftentimes not look at where the circle is moving on the map. And this is any battle royale. And I will just suddenly have to run from the edge and therefore not have, like, better strategic positioning or anything like that. I'm so focused on getting kills. I'll always top frag on my squad, but I will probably lose the game for us because I have, like, thrown by, like, sitting in the, like, death zone, you know? Reliving my cross-country days, yeah, pretty much. Oh, boy. Rune, thank you for the 5 subs. I almost said 5 bits. Thanks for the 5 cents. Thank you for those 5 gifted subs. That's so nice of you, Rune. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Happy holidays to you. We appreciate you so much. We have gifted subs to Chai Panda, the Mother Jamie, Wide Awake Online, Alkaline Heart, and Sun Iris Irina. If any of you are here, make sure you're saying thanks to Rune. Thanks for the 5 bits, you freaking troll. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate all the support. All of you are incredible. Austin is the opposite of "Are you winning, son?" Oh no, so mean. Austin, you'll get it. Like, any battle royale is 90% luck, and then, like, that last 10%, as long as you're working on grinding that skill up of, like, you know, whether you're learning the weapon meta, if you are focused on, you know, better callouts, whatever it is, that just improves over time, and then the rest, you know, will fall in place when it falls in place. Even the best Warzone players out there obviously, like, lose a ton of matches in a row. My first good news was drowned into the roasting of that nobody. But here's another one. I'm very happy with my current job. Best situation I've been since a very, very long time. Hope it lasts. I'm so happy to hear that for you. That is wonderful. Seriously, we are so happy that you have found something that fulfills you in some kind of way. I'm so sorry we missed the good news. I know that sometimes I'd like to make an example of people like that because I know a lot of you guys are self-deprecating like me. Like, again, I have self-esteem issues that are focused at myself when it comes to, like, doing work, stuff like that. I completely understand how it can go sometimes. And a lot of you have used that type of language on yourself sometimes. Oh man, I just started cosplay, but I'm such a nobody, no one will ever know about it. That's not true. You just made our community aware of it. Or the people who are already there supporting you, that is more support than an actual nobody would get. These nobodies who come around and try to tear others down for literally no reason because they are that bored, they are that pathetic, they don't have the things going on in their lives that fulfill the rest of us, that we pursue, that we feel hungry to, you know, that we feel like The Rock, you know, we stay hungry, we devour, and that separates the two of you. You have good intentions. You want to fulfill your life in some kind of way that's important to you, that doesn't hurt other people, that doesn't hurt yourself, that makes you feel that fulfillment. And that is an incredible thing. That's a spark that clearly not everyone has because there are actual nobodies out there trying to hurt other people's success very unsuccessfully because obviously they're just going to die alone and miserable while the rest of us are thriving in the things that we're really, really proud of. So, yeah. You're going to make Austin need tracer cuddles? Oh no! Are people roasting Austin? Oh boy. Goodish news, I have 2 interviews tomorrow for my internship next year. Little nervy, but excited. Starry Jen, you're going to do amazing. We've had so many people talking about interviews in this community recently. You're going to do great. We're so proud of you. You're going to knock it out of the park. Trick the Fox, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. It's so nice to have you here. Feels like it's still my chat. Hey, anytime that stream is roasting someone else in the chat instead of me, it's a great day for me, you know? I hope you never purposely ignore messages, and roasting some nobody troll's ass is a really good reason to not pay attention to chat for a moment. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't do it all the time. Sometimes I just ban people and are like, see you later, loser. But, you know, this one felt extra good because, again, like, if you're going to troll me, like, if you're a troll right now lurking the stream, don't come for, like, my race. I'm stuck looking like this the rest of my life. I've been hearing those types of racial slurs my entire life, you boring nobody. Like, holy shit, read a fucking book or dictionary. Or just literally, like, I don't know, make fun of my fucking voice acting. Be like, yo, your voice acting sucks. That would hurt me way more than a racial slur. You goddamn smooth brain nobody. Like, oh my god, dude, you're boring as a troll. That's the lowest of the low you can go. Holy cow. Anyway, racist trolls are such cringe. They're literally so boring, dude. Those are the types of people that, like, they're talking to them, like their friends are, like, in a Discord with them, their friends, and they're like, I gotta find a reason to leave this Discord call because this is so fucking boring. This person is literally so unoriginal. Thank you so much, Break the Ice, for the bits. Read books instead of being a troll. Also love. Thank you. Good news, everyone, I don't have to get my thyroid taken out. Yeah, my body didn't ruin... Yay! That's excellent news. I'm so sorry that you were having issues with the thyroid. I'm glad to hear that you don't need to go that extra step of getting that surgery and everything, Rune. I hope that that is something that takes a huge amount of weight off your shoulders around this normally pretty stressful time for people. So, yeah. They need to go touch some grass. No, what they need to do is enroll in therapy. And I don't say that as an insult. I mean, like, seriously, go, like, examine what's wrong with your head. Because clearly something is going wrong for you where you're full of that much spite and just vitriol and just bad vibes that, again, you're focused so much on another person instead of maybe fulfilling your own goals, instead of feeling a little bit like happier about life, or at least finding a goal that would make you feel happier about life. Holy shit, dude. Go get examined. Go talk to someone professionally, please. Go do that. It's very weirdo behavior to be obsessed with another person to that degree and someone else's success and someone who's just trying to live their life, doing the best they can. Again, bud, if you're still lurking the Twitch chat and going, hey, I've made him talk about this for a while, it's literally as a reminder, and I know you're going to think about this later because you're clearly already obsessed with other people, but you're going to think about this later. Meanwhile, I'm going to forget this, like, after the stream because I have more important things to do and my time is more valuable than yours. But, like, dude, you're nobody. You are so boring. Go figure yourself out. I'm more successful than you will literally ever be in your life, the way that things stand. For real, like, if you're going to insult me, at least be original. Right, exactly. Exactly. Just stop being a racist troll and figure out your own bullshit. Right. That's no one else's, responsibility but yours also if you're going to be like a weirdo like that. Nobody else's responsibility. Like, that accountability is on you. You're sad for not taking accountability for that. You're just a weirdo. Nobody likes you. Your funeral will be empty. Good news. I had an interview for Disney yesterday and I'm moving into the second round of interviews. I'm so excited. Holy shit! Trick the Fox, that's incredible. Good luck to you. That is actually, like, nuts. That's so cool. From my mom, good news. This is the first Christmas in 10 years that we haven't had to worry about not having anything, and we have our family back together. Cactus Prince, that sounds like such a nice evolution of your family dynamic and everything. That is so wonderful to hear. Congrats to you and your family. That is fantastic. It really takes so much energy to bring others down. Dude, I'd be tired all the time. No wonder why they're miserable. They're just, like, exhausted all the time. Happy to know the good people outweigh the bad in the world, especially here in this community. We always highlight that. Again, the only reason I ever make an example of someone like that is because, like, I know you guys, some of you worry, some of you get in your head the way that I do, and you worry so much. Am I doing enough good? Am I, accomplishing enough? No, I'm not. I feel bad about myself now. I'm the nobody in the world. Oh, no. None of you are. Every single one of you watching this right now, participating in chat, lurking and just soaking in good vibes and the energy of this community. You are so much more than that person will ever be. That's a true nobody. You are someone who is dedicated to spreading good vibes just by the fact that you're being here right now. It clearly means that you enjoy good vibes because it's sort of what we're built up on. You are someone, I guarantee, has hobbies, goals, interests, things you want to accomplish in your lifetime. And they might be way far off, but they're still a goal, and you're still working towards them in some way, shape, or form, whether that's resting right now and gathering yourself or actually actively doing things like landing interviews at fucking Disney. That's wild. You guys are incredible. You are so much more than a nobody. You are a somebody, and especially in this community where you are well-loved, you're appreciated, and you're always going to be those things. Yo, what's up, Baby Spell? Welcome to the stream. Hey, I'm exhausted all the time, and I'm only mildly aggressive. Exactly. Again, being tired is not an excuse to be a dickhead, and that's the other part of it, is I know lots of people who are tired, who are not absolute assholes. Some of you get by just fine, you know? And sometimes people get snappy when they're tired, but there's a very big difference between that and being, like, just a fucking loser, you know, to other human beings. Good news, but also nervous. Tomorrow I get my neuropsych results, which were supposed to be on December 4th, but got pushed back to the day of. Very nervous, but hopeful of answers. Austin, we are sending you nothing but love and good thoughts and support during this. I hope that you're able to figure out some stuff about yourself that is going to bring you some form of peace of mind, some treatment plan, whatever it is that you're using those results for. Dark Kid, thank you for the 16 months, by the way. How dare you stream while I'm at work? Listen, I had to do a rare early stream tonight. This is Early Night Gang, and again, this will become the standard at some point. Promise you that I will be making earlier streams, and then I'm going to stream for a longer amount of time into Late Night Gang hours. But Morgan is streaming after me. So make sure you support Morgan, and make sure that, you know, you enjoy whatever time we get together tonight. Because, again, it's probably going to be like only an hour and a half, 2 hours of streaming from me tonight. Morgan's going to go live sometime between like 9:30 and 10-ish. We'll see. Hell yeah, Morgan stream. The vibes in Morgan streams, if you haven't stopped by one, are immaculate. They're really, really nice. Early Night Gang hype. Yeah, let's go. Let's get it. You should not be scared of being told that you suck at voice acting because that's factually wrong. Your voice reel on YouTube proves that you've got it big time. I have a story about that in a second here. Cactus, thank you for gifting us sub to Bookworm43. That's so nice of you. Bookworm, enjoy the emotes in the sub badge. Make sure you're saying thanks to Cactus Prince if you're here. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Yeah, as far as the voice reel goes, so I was so nervous. I was having really bad anxiety that day before I put it up, which is another reason I didn't jump into streaming that night. But I was just feeling like really down. And I was like, but I want to get this voice reel done because I promised I was going to get it done in 2021. I'm sick of breaking promises to myself, to my audience, etc. I want to get it done. So I sat down, concentrated, finished the recording, touched up on some of the writing, obviously edited it in like the sound effects and the animation. Again, if you guys haven't checked out that voice acting reel, feel free to use the YouTube command to see the latest YouTube video upload, which is of my official voice acting reel. I finally have a professional one, and I put it up. And I put it up at like a weird time of night. I think it was like 1:30 in the morning. And I was so afraid no one was going to watch it because it was like such a weird time to post anything. But I was like, Late Night Gang's got my back. You guys are up until that hour anyway, most of the time. And then on top of it, I was just having like a panic attack where like my anxiety would not let me rest until I pulled the trigger and actually posted that. So anyway, what ended up happening was, obviously, you guys were amazing, and a ton of comments started coming in within the first, like, 5 minutes of it being up, and I turned to Morgan, and I was feeling so much bad anxiety that I was like, do you think people are just saying nice things to me to make me feel better, and I actually do not do that great of a job of voice acting? And she was like, shut up right now. Like, stop. No, that was an amazing reel. You did a really good job. So, again, imposter syndrome. It's one of those things that makes me think that way. I'm starting to unbelieve some of that. So, like, again, I don't value the opinions of people I don't give a shit about. So when a troll comes, even if a troll came in and they were like, I listened to your voice acting reel and it fucking sucks. You're way worse than whoever. I'd be like, all right, cool opinion that literally nobody asked for. Nobody wants you here. I do not respect you. I will never cross paths with you in my life again. That is how insignificant you are to my lifetime. So goodbye with your weird opinion nobody asked for. Sorry, Jen. Thanks so much for continuing your sub from Crisco Richard. That's so nice of you. Richard has given out so many subs this month. It is unreal. Really appreciated. Thank you. Your VO reel was real amazing. Oh my God, baby spell. I was in bed. Thank you, though. I was in bed and literally said aloud, "What to watch now?" And boom, your notification came up. I'm glad that it was one of those late night videos too that's only like 2 minutes long, so that people who are like, "Well, I'm about to go to bed," like didn't have to sit up for like half an hour to watch, or didn't have to wait until the next morning. They were just able to toss it on real quick, which is great. I really, really appreciate everyone who's checked it out. I think it's going to help me out a lot. And again, it's going to be much better than most of the audition emails that I get where they're like, "Hey, we're interested, we're casting for this role. We're interested. Like, do you have a voice reel?" And me going, "Well, no, but I did play 7 in Boyfriend Dungeon. Please just trust me on that. My name's in the credits." It's much better to have like physical, auditory, like basically what's an audition tape. So that's really, really nice. You would do a great Joker. Maybe you could try for a future Batman game. That like evil necromancer voice I did was very Mark Hamill's Joker inspired as. So yeah, that's where I drew a lot of it. I tried to make it just different enough that it was my own. But it did definitely draw from that. Similarly, like the scientist talking about like splitting cells. I was very inspired by like old Dragon Ball villains from like the original Dragon Ball anime series. How do you go about becoming a voice actor? Do you have to go to school for it or anything? There are like voice acting, like schools, lessons, things like that you can like become enrolled in. Like professional voice actors, will oftentimes like hold courses, seminars, one-on-one lessons, whatever, to help like pass down the craft and give like tips. Professional actors will do it occasionally, sometimes as well. There is like voiceover, I guess like school paths that you can go into. Me personally, I've just always done it for fun, and I have a ton of people in the industry that I've gotten to discuss voice acting with and have gotten a lot of tips from over the years, which has been really wonderful. But it is one of those things where voice acting itself, anyone can do it. That's part of the reason I always point out to people, like, I'm not special. I'm just someone who, like any job, when that is something I want to be successful at, so I'm going to apply myself to this. I'm going to become better at it. And it was just like one of those things that, fortunately, I've been given the platform. I've been given the opportunities to be able to actually explore that and see if I'm any good. And apparently, I'm good enough to have been hired multiple times now. And be asked to do auditions and things like that, which has just been incredible. So yeah, anyone can do it though. And the wonderful thing about nowadays with like modern media is on YouTube, for instance, if you have any questions about, what forum should I hit up? What microphone and equipment should I be using? What are some good like breathing exercise or like vocal range exercises I should be doing? Like I had the benefit of being in both theater and chorus when I was growing up. So I'm like classically trained in how to, emote in a certain way and to like control my breathing, etc. But you can learn all of that through like YouTube videos and going to voice acting forums where, people who are in the biz will like pass down their tips and share info and stuff, and sometimes even share work opportunities like open auditions. It's really cool. It's really, really neat stuff. So it's something that, again, any of you, if you ever have an interest in it, can do. And I know that much like any industry out there, some people are going to go, that's not for me. I never really want to do that. And then some people are like, no, I really want to get into that. And there are so many like startup beginner type guides out there that were not around when I was younger. So a lot of you, you have those resources at your fingertip, just a quick Google search away. And I hope that those of you interested in it, just at least give it a shot. Give it a shot. Why not? It's really cool. There's actually some members of our community who have been like, yo, Brian, watching your voice acting journey over the years, like inspired me. I just landed my first voice role because like I got inspired to try it out. Why not? Life's too short not to try the thing that you're excited to do, I think I'm a little bit late, but it took me a while to think of something. Sorry. No, never apologize about good news. You can do good news any point during the night. I did some knitting today after a slump of not creating for a while. That is awesome. Lala, I'm so glad that you got that motivation and it was something that like brings you happiness. My lunch break is nearly over, so I better bounce. Have a good stream. Dark Kit, take care. Hope that work goes well, and thank you so much for dropping by. Steve Bloom and Charlie Adler have classes for voice acting, actually. That's awesome. Yeah, I saw Steve Bloom advertising on TikTok. Steve Bloom is a legend in the industry, and he does a lot of the same vocal ranges that I do, so I'm a little bit interested to see, like, if our paths ever cross, if he would have, like, any advice for me, because he's fantastic. Being in the credits of a Batman game would be one hell of a boost in your career. Oh my God, I would love that. I just feel like it's kind of hard when you do an impression of another character that's like too close to be separated from like the original voice actors. One thing that I try not to do, like if I ever got the opportunity, like let's say Rocksteady was like, we're making a new Arkham game, Mark Hamill's too busy to sign on, we're doing open auditions for the Joker. One of the issues with that is you're always going to be compared to the guy who came before you. So those roles are always really, really tough. And granted, a studio hiring you is acknowledgement that they think your work's good enough, but sometimes those fan bases are so dedicated to the, like, Mark Hamill's Joker's the only Joker voice, that they'll, like, it's not Mark Hamill's fault, but the, like, fandom will, like, rip people apart. And I've seen it voice actor after voice actor. And I even told you guys about the voice acting audition that I, sort of got snubbed for because I refused to lean into doing, like, a stereotypical Asian accent like the white guy that they had hired for years before me to do. They were like, hey, we would like if you sounded a little bit more Asian in these. And I was like, no, I'm really not going to do that. That's my audition. And if our paths aren't meant to, like, align, then whatever. And it sucks because it was one of those, like, that could have been a huge turning point in my career. They were willing to pay me a fucking ridiculous amount of money to be in this franchise. And it's a long-standing franchise. But A, I would be selling out. And B, the fan base is so rabid that they're already speculating about the fact that this voice actor's being replaced, and they're already throwing fucking tantrums about it. And I just don't have the energy to deal with those types of people. I just don't want to deal with them. They're weird. They're energy vampires, you know? By the way, your voice reel is so cool. You did a great job. Thank you, Sharmua. I hope that you're doing well. Welcome. Fuck them for being racist. Yeah, it was like one of those things where it's like, hey guys, because especially it was like during the height of like, hey, we're raising AAPI awareness for like the giant surge in violent attacks against Asian Americans in the US right now. Maybe just do a little bit more research to like figure out like why making like someone like me like say like their L's like R's is not going to go over super great with that community, or like any voice actor that you're trying to hire. And it sucks. It was down to me and just one other person. I was one of the final two finalists in the audition process, but because I wouldn't do that, it went to the other guy. So I hope the other guy, you know, again, I'm never going to tear down another BIPOC creator in any kind of way. That's just a weird thing to do. Like, you know, he sold out because he was able to reconcile the feelings of, you know, I'm ethically allowed to do this and it's not really exploiting my own culture. He was ethically able to come to peace with that. I hope he gets to sleep on a big bag of money. I really do. And I hope nothing but the best for him. I just hope he doesn't catch too much shit for making that decision for that voice acting role. And it is one of those things, like, again, like, it was just, like, very, very bizarre, because they hit me up with the offer, they sent me the script, they were like, we are willing to pay you this much money, and I was like, holy fuck, if I got that much money, I wouldn't have to worry about, like, income for, like, a year, but I just can't sell out that hard, so... I don't know. Sound more Asian. Bro, I literally am Asian. What more do you want? Just how I imagine the conversation. Pretty much, it is one of those things where, like, one of the things that separates BIPOC people, minorities of any sort, from sort of other marginalized people, and this is not to compare or to diminish the struggles marginalized people across the board go through, but when you're a different race, you can't get rid of this. You know, I was born looking Asian. I will always look Asian. There's nothing I can do besides put on a mask that really covers this up. And that's just who I am. People will already know from the character model in the game, the setting, the weapons even that the character uses in this game. They'll already know that this is an Asian protagonist in an Asian setting. They do not need him to sound like an old bad kung fu movie dub, you know? Sound more white, please. That's stupid on so many levels. Yeah, it's just really weird. Like, honestly, I just spoke in my regular voice more or less for the role, and they were just like, can you sound more like, like a they were like, the way they phrased it, like, I think that they were aware that it was like a weird ask, but like they still did it. But they were like, can you use a little bit more of like a traditional Asian sounding language? Someone who doesn't speak English as their first language. And I was like, I really don't want to do that. So that was where my ethics sort of ended, or I guess, started for that particular opportunity. You'll be happier with your decision in the long run. Oh yeah, absolutely. 100%. It was just one of those things like, I want more roles to go to Asian people, especially when it comes to AAPI representation for actual characters that are from that background. But if it's going to come at the cost of us undoing some form of progress as well, or upholding some sort of stereotype that we've worked so hard to historically undermine in some kind of way, it's just not for me. It's just not like the type of thing that like I want to be involved in too much. But yeah, hopefully an opportunity that big comes around again, just not for that. Proud of you for sticking to your morals. I admire you so much for that. Narka, thank you very much. Honestly, I won't lie, it was a hard decision to make because, again, it was one of those things where they showed me the paycheck and I was like, fuck. Like, that would change everything. I would be living in LA right now if I had taken that gig. I would not have to worry about tax season. I would not have to worry about like overspending during Christmas and things like that. It was a huge fucking gig, and it had guaranteed like follow-up work within the franchise and spin-offs and merchandising and things like that. Like, they're working really hard to make this like into this like big resurgence of this and like revitalization of this like very well-known franchise in the gaming sphere. But it didn't feel right. At the end of the day, after all that struggle, all of that deliberation, I talked it over with a bunch of my other AAPI friends. I talked it over with Morgan extensively. I agonized over it before I gave my answer, but it just was one of those things where it just like it didn't feel good. Cheers to many more amazing opportunities in the future. Oh my God, Daniel, the YouTube fan, thank you for the 4 gifted to the community. That's so much. That's really, really nice. Unbelievably generous of you. Thank you so much for that. We have Jertu Electric Boogaloo, S-Swit 3, Macaroni Mew, and Stacy the Emo. If any of you are, enjoying tonight's stream and enjoying your access to the emotes and the sub badges now, make sure that you're saying thanks to Daniel, because that was unbelievably kind of you. Thank you so much, Daniel. That's really, really cool. Fun and awesome role that won't make you do shitty stuff like that. Good for you for sticking to your beliefs and morals. Thank you. That's really nice of you to say. Yeah, I agree. I think that it's one of those things. It doesn't bother, like, it bothers me as much as it possibly can. Like I was telling that troll a second ago, like, racial shit, and I've had so many talks with other BIPOC friends about this over the years. Recently, like, obviously you guys know, like, my friend Jordan D-Tune, just pops off about this stuff a lot on social media, as he should. But we've had a couple talks about being BIPOC in America and growing up as that, and sort of the like awful realization that you have at a very young age that you as an individual in a system that's sort of steeped against you will kind of prevent you from making change in the moment. So you sort of have to like shrug your shoulders, and you do build up, as sad as it is, a fucking tolerance for like racial shit like that, whether it's direct racist shit that's said to you or microaggressions or whatever. It's just something that you go, okay, well, I kind of fucking expected that, and that sucks that you have to expect it. But it hurts, it stings a little less over the years. Like that guy making that comment to me, again, I wasn't bothered the way that I would have been if I was like 7 years old hearing that. I was bothered in the sense that someone would think that, who's that pathetic, would think that their efforts ever would affect anyone long term. You're a fucking loser, bro. You're not making any sort of impact on the world at all. That's really fucking sad to me. But yeah, it's just one of those things where like when they twisted the audition and they mentioned that to me, I was like, that's a bummer. This is where our paths end together, I guess. See you later. But it's just kind of what you get used to, which sucks to say. You've done more good to this world just by being yourself than any of those losers could even dream of. That's the energy that we keep here, you know? Do no harm, but take no shit. Is always one of those phrases I try to live by. I used to be one of those people who, like, aggressively would go out of my way every day to, like troll, like, be an anti-troll, basically, like, find trolls and, like, try to tear them apart as much as I could. But I've recently, thanks to therapy, thanks to just, like, becoming, I guess, older and tireder and more tired and just, like, trying to, like, just live my type of peace. I'm definitely, like, do no harm, take no shit kind of person. If someone is here and they're trying to disrupt my peace or the peace of you guys and people that I care about, I will tear them a new fucking asshole so quickly. But otherwise, we're just vibing. We're doing the best we can. Life's fucking hard, man. We're all just trying to do the best we can and, like, hang out and have fun. And if that impacts other people in a positive way, if we can raise money through charity efforts or cheer up someone's day, you know, who's having a rough day or whatever the hell, I hope we can do that. I hope we can continue doing that indefinitely. Kai the YouTube fan, you are awesome. No, you're awesome. Thank you, seriously. Thank you so much for your support. This applies to everyone here, of course. Hell yeah. Exactly. Well, again, every single one of you in this chat right now, even if you're in a low point right now, if you're like, man, I've been meaning to, like, get better at art, but I just haven't worked on it in a while. I'm such a loser. No, you're not. You're taking a break. You're trying to figure things out. You're trying to sort stuff out. The reason you feel that way is because you're in a place where your mind told you kind of have to stop focusing on art and shoving the other stuff under the rug for now. You'll get to a spot where things make more sense, where your motivation and your happiness and your inspiration all align at the same time. That doesn't make you a loser to wait until that point. When that happens, you're going to do some really amazing, great things, and you're going to feel proud about it, and we're going to feel proud about it too, and you're going to share it as good news, because I know you guys will, and we're going to freaking hype you to the moon. So that's the way that it is. That's what, again, that differentiates literally everyone here compared to the weird drive-by, like, insults that people leave on Twitch. Of all places where they feel like they have some form of, like, modicum of power, which they don't. I've spent so many nights here, some bad, and they've always helped. Matt, I'm so glad that we can help you out sometimes. We always vibing. We do be always vibing, Mnarka. Speaking of, again, I can't stream too long tonight, so let's do some power wash, guys. Let's get some cool, chill water splashing around so we can all chill out together and just have fun. I hope that despite everything that happened, the energy is good tonight, that we're having just a great time. Every single one of you is awesome. Corey, hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. We're about to start up some power wash, so you just started at a perfect time to see some epic gameplay here. Game time for happy vibes. Yo, this is the type of game that just, it has the most immaculate vibes. It's impossible to feel weird during. Oh my God, what the hell? J. Ray Green, what the hell, yo? J. Ray Green. Let me read your message first here. This community is such a safe place to hang out. I'm so grateful to have found it. You and this community are always such a bright point in the day/week. Thank you for everything you do, keeping you. J. Ray Green, thank you for everything you do. That was an unbelievably generous amount. Thank you so much for that. I hope that you know that you are someone that anytime you come up between Morgan and I, like we always talk about you positively. We always love seeing you around in our streams. We appreciate you a ton. Thank you so much for chilling with us. That said, if you are our Rixie, Skay again, Starbit, Spikes212, Rage Influxus, Unicorn, Unicorn Eat Butter, Polka Dot Dead, Glimmer Dark, Acrid and Kibbled 504, and Quarren. If any of you are here, please make sure that you're saying thank you to J. Ray Green. That was unbelievably kind. That was really, really sweet. Thank you so much for that. Stop, I'm gonna cry. No, you listen. You don't emotion. I'm emotioning. You are wonderful. You're great. You should just feel awesome because you're awesome, okay? It's the Keanu thing. Again, you're breathtaking. All right, we were cleaning this, like, club bathroom to make it into a nightclub, apparently. The guy wants to convert this public bathroom into a nightclub. For those of you who even care about the story in a game like this, it says we're 75% done. So I'm hoping there's new levels after this one. I'm pretty sure there is because if I remember, there was the text that we got from the carnival guy who said that there's more stuff to clean at the carnival, which should be pretty fun. Everyone, no emotion. Power washer game makes my brain go burr in a good way. Me too, Rackade. This is like legitimately one of my favorite games that we started this year. This game is amazing. And I'm kind of sad that it's going to come to an end eventually again as we continue to get caught up on all of the updates. Those of you who don't know, this game is in early access. So it is something that will not always have content available for us to play. But every time there's a big update that adds more maps or power washers or whatever, we're going to play the shit out of it. Because I like this game a lot. We're not crying, we're power washing our cheeks. Exactly. Power wash the tears away, you know? What are emotions? I don't know those. A bathroom into a club? That's the world's smallest nightclub. Well, yeah, so it's very space efficient, as unsanitary as it all is. Apparently, they're going to mix drinks in, like, the toilets and the sinks for some reason. These are, like, little booths that people can hang out in, and then they can go refill their cocktail. I feel like having, like, you know, mixed cocktails in toilets is not a great way to keep everyone healthy at your club, but I'm not a club owner, so maybe I'm just reading the situation so wrong, you know? What was done in that bathroom? Damn, it's yucky. Yeah, it's grime, dirt streaks, and grime stains, which makes me wonder about what is counted as grime. I'm hoping that grime just counts as, like, dirt and, like, caked on mud, and not grime that's created by a human body. That is the hope. Premium toilet hooch? No, no. It's my second favorite game of this year after Boyfriend Dungeon. Aw. Yeah, Boyfriend Dungeon was very fun. Honestly, I think my favorite game of the year, if I was to rank them, Kena Bridge of Spirits, just because of how cinematic and beautiful and fun that game was. The gameplay in it was immaculate. The fact it was made by an indie team is really cool. The voice acting was fantastic. The cute factor as well as the creepy action factor was great. Or creepy action storytelling was great. Just everything about Kena Bridge of Spirits was wonderful. It really did feel like I was playing a movie, like a Disney Pixar movie. If you guys haven't checked that game out, definitely do so. I really like this game a lot. I don't know, I've liked a lot of the games we've played. They've been very fun. Unpacking shot up to the, like, top 5 on my list pretty quickly, because that game was great. That's so gross, I would give it a 1 star on Yelp. Toilet Long Island iced teas, God. Would anyone be able to know the difference? A lot of those losers are just afraid because the world is changing in a way they don't want to. They're scared shitless and think they will prevent it just by being hateful. Right. The reason they're getting so desperate and so hateful when it comes to, like, all of the progress that they're seeing and all of the positive messaging and stuff they're seeing in the world is they see that change, and like you said, they're so afraid of not being able to live the same way, the same hateful, bigoted, despicable, pathetic way that they were used to doing. So as the world continues to change, they're seeing that they're going to become sort of like the minority of the population. They're going to become the people who are just universally shit on instead. And that worries them a lot. And so they're kicking and screaming in this tantrum, trying to fight against that as much as they can, like a bunch of desperate baby losers. I mean, with lore, it's probably Ash, I think. I have not played Ash. Sounds like an OSHA violation, yeah. Oh, Ash in this game. Oh, okay, yeah, maybe it's Smoke. I thought you were talking about a game that was like a good game with like good lore called Ash. I was like, I've never heard of that. I'll have to check it out. Rackade, thank you for the bits, by the way. That's really nice of you. I need Power Wash Simulator tonight. My kid is in the hospital. It's been... Oh my God, Phoenix, I'm so sorry to hear that. We are sending you and your family nothing but good thoughts. Seriously. I hope that you enjoy tonight's vibes. Obviously, Morgan will be streaming shortly after me. So her stream should offer some really cozy, comfortable, good, positive vibes as well. Hopefully you get all of them that you need tonight. I love that we have graffiti up here from, I guess, apparently a millennial that says can't touch this. Some MC Hammer references getting going here. But we're doing pretty good. We're up to 78% already, which is awesome to see. Pretty fantastic. All right, we got that going. We have the ceiling almost cleaned. I have a really weird way of... I know that you guys point this out all the time, but the fact that I just go from thing to thing cleaning in this game. Like, I was over here, like, cleaning this. And then, like, I immediately went to that's on ADHD, baby. You know? That's ADHD. Sending good... Yes, send all the good vibes, chat. You're always so amazing. Can we get some, like, pride and some love spammed in the chat? Any love emotes that you have, spam them in the chat a little bit for Phoenix and Phoenix family. Especially around this time of year, it's so stressful already. Everyone's, like, in the holiday rush. People have to see families. Sometimes they don't have great relationships with said family, etc. There's just a lot going on constantly. People are worried about health things right now with the state of the world. Having something like that added on top of it as like just something that potentially could just like make the holidays a little bit less fun and a little bit more worrisome. Like that's tough shit. That really sucks. It's very hard to go through that kind of thing, especially when you're not expecting it. So please support each other. Please be amazing. Magspie, hello, hi. Looks like I came at a nice time. Yeah, we're all spamming some love and support for Phoenix. Phoenix's child is in the hospital right now, so we're all just trying to remind each other that we are always there for others in this community. We are always going to be there. I just noticed the binding on my keys changed. How did that happen? When did that happen? I want this to be different. I want this to be different right now. No. We make that C, because it's just so much easier to rapidly hit. So much easier. So fast. All right. We don't have... Oh, my God. How are we going to get this at this angle, though, is the problem. I don't know. What's with the bright orange portal to hell behind the toilet? Bright orange portal to hell? Wait, what? That might have caught a reflection. I'm not quite sure. If you're talking about, like, when the dirt glows... the dirt glows when I hit tab just to show me where it is and what needs cleaning still. So that the show can go on. Oh my God, we're going to actually have to use one of the shorter attachments just because this is tight quarters and it's hard to get to these. All right. All right. It's almost done. It's got to be done. I hope everything goes well and a nice recovery. Yes. It's a pipe. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's the pipe cactus. Yeah. I don't want to take away from the love, but both of my parents have COVID. I'm worried about that. Oh my gosh, I'm Narca. I'm so sorry to hear that. Really do hope. Just more sad news because you don't suck. What are you talking about? Did you not hear all the things I was talking about earlier? You get a bonk. Someone bonk Narca for feeling that way about themselves because you should not feel that way. You're great. You're wonderful. You're kind. You're someone who adds to the positivity and the kindness of this community. Please know that. I know it's easy to forget that sometimes. Again, I'm dealing with imposter syndrome in my own therapy right now. It's so easy to fall into that type of negative mindset. Please know that's not the case. We appreciate your company a lot. And also on top of that, we're wishing you and your parents nothing but good vibes. Like, we really do hope that they can recover in time for, like, the holidays. At the very least, they're able to just, like, get to a place where they're stable and feeling better. I know a lot of people who've gotten COVID over the past like year or 2 years, who have, it's been tough, but it's one of those things they've gotten through. They've been able to make a full recovery, etc. So I hope that your parents are taking all the precautions necessary to start feeling a bit better. Whoa, we got a UI interface update for the text. Say it's coming up right nice, huh? Oh, yeah, this is Clement Weathers, who hired us to create this. Came from, like, it's like a trust fund kid who's just playing shop, I guess, who wants to renovate a bathroom to make it into a club. I was expecting holes in the walls and all manner of unholy deposits. I mean, yeah, that is here, Clement. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Clement? It is nasty, like the way that you just described. I ain't seen so much as a cracked tile yet. Well, yeah, sure. That part of it is fine. There's no, like, structural damage from the looks of it. But there's also probably years of gunk that is gross and unidentifiable, even via DNA testing, in this bathroom that is just not great, honestly. If I'm going to be fully honest here. I knew it'd be back in time for the game. Yes, welcome back for the game segment of the stream. Ian Muscles, I have a question. I might have an answer for you. Feel free to ask the question. That's one of those things where, like, guys, if you ever have a question, feel free to, drop the question in chat without having to say, I have a question. It's like, if you ask the question, you've already asked a question, you know? When a pumpkin turns into a squash, I don't know if that was so much a question or if it is a statement that you made with a question mark at the end of it. But for everything, listen, my knowledge of garden vegetables is very fucking limited. For everything else, there's Google. Everything else, there's Google. That sounds like a commercial. I don't work for Google. Well, I technically work for Google. I literally am a full-time YouTuber, but, you know. I'm going back to sleep, but wanted to pop in to say hi. Phoenix and Anarcha, I hope everything works out for you. Hey, get some good rest. Thank you for being here. Seriously. Aren't pumpkins gourds? Probably. You guys probably know more about that than I do. Gonna start raising my hand before I ask anything. Yeah, this is not a classroom setting. I know that we are the #1 edutainment stream on all of Twitch, but you don't actually have to raise your hand or anything. You guys can just ask the questions. And then most of the time, I will probably have an answer. But if it has any quick PSA, if it has to do with pumpkins or squash, I probably don't know, you know? So, yeah. Everybody works for Google considering they collect your data to improve their products. I mean, that's not so bad. The product should be improved. If you have a product, if you were like, hey, I have a product here. I've never interacted with you in my life. Here's a product that just, like, has a bunch of, like... And by the way, not only Google does that. Literally at this point, your data's been sold 1,000 times to 1,000 different companies or more by literally every website online that you've ever gone to. That's why they ask, hey, we use tracking cookies and stuff like that. That's all for marketing shit. Take it from someone who worked in internet marketing. But then on top of it, when it comes to that kind of thing, like... I would rather, if a company approached me and was like, hey, we built you this product. We don't know anything about you. But we made this for you. And I look at it and go, wow, this product fucking sucks. This is nothing I'd ever be interested in. Why did you make a miniature tractor that has a thing on the back that launches potpourri all over my house? Why would you do that? Why would that ever be a thing that I would ever want? You obviously don't know that I have a cat and have Googled cat care and what's poisonous to cats 1 billion times in my life. But the fact that Google does, and granted, sure, there's some invasion of privacy concerns and whatnot, but again, it also, unfortunately, it's a little bit too fucking late for that for most of us. If Google goes, hey, we built you this awesome product based on the fact that you are always Googling about cats. It's a cat tree. And it's made from 100% safer cat materials. Fuck yeah, sign me up. I want that thing. That's not a bad thing. So that's the way that I see it, at the very least. Mads, welcome back to the stream, by the way. Hi. You missed like 50 rants I had about racist trolls. But outside of that, we just now started playing more Power Wash Sim. Raise his hand. Hey, hi, hello. My name is Max. Hi, Max. So what is up with the weather? Am I right? Slaps knee. For sure. Absolutely. I'm Googling gourd squash and pumpkin squash and gourds along with pumpkins. They are defined by fruit bearing. Cool. Awesome. I'm a little bit concerned, Ian. I'm less concerned about you sharing your data with Google and a little bit more concerned about the fact that none of us were talking about gourds or pumpkins or anything or squash. And you're just, like, information vomiting on chat. Like, I'm glad we are an edutainment stream. I'm glad people are learning. It's never bad to, like, you know, get your knowledge up. But I am a little bit concerned. Hello, hi. Okay. All right. But, yeah, it is one of those things where I'm a bit concerned about the hyperfixation on gourds right now. Is something going on? Do we need to call someone for you that is maybe going to get you out of a gourd-involved situation? I don't know. Yes, love that. Glad I made it back for cleaning the bathroom. Yes! Yes, very, very nice. We all were, Brian. Keep up. This is truly the #1 edutainment stream. Listen, I don't lie about that. That is an important title that this stream has. We are the #1 edutainment stream on twitch.tv. The whole chat was pumpkins and gourds. When I came in, I assumed you were talking about pumpkins this whole time. Well, what? Yeah, but not until the question was asked about pumpkins and gourds. Just learning English, I'd like to know the difference. Okay, that's fair. That is fair. But if you had prompted us with that, I would have been like a little bit less concerned about the gourd, the standing of gourds. But I'm glad you know now. I'm glad I know. Listen, I like English is my first language, and I don't even fucking know that. Gonna go get a college degree in gourds, squashes, and pumpkins and the like. Honestly, if you were to do that, here's the thing. Ian, if you turn around and or anyone in chat, you make this like a degree. You're like, I actually have a master's degree in different gourd type garden-based vegetables and crops. Yeah, I can tell you all about it. I'd be like, holy shit, that's actually fucking amazing. Gotcha. So chat was once again on a tangent while Brian ranted. A little bit. I mean, everyone was really... The only rant I've gone on, really, besides, like, sharing your information with internet providers, was about, like, the racist trolls, in which case, people were very respectful as I roasted the ever-living shit out of someone who, honestly, got a little bit more time than they deserved. But, again, I like to occasionally publicly execute people like that and just remind them of how small they are compared to anything I've ever done in my lifetime. Gourdology? Gourdologist, oh my god. I hyperfixated on fucking cheese once in the Discord server. It was fun. Okay, fair. You guys, here's the other part of it. You guys are fucking chaotic meme lords. Some of you are like absolute shitters. Like, that was not meant as an insult, by the way. Some of you are shitters in the sense of you will find memes and you will use those memes to try to derail every other thing that you come across in your lifetime. Whether that's on the Discord, whether that's here in Twitch chat, whatever. I know some of you are that way just naturally. So honestly, that's fair. That is fair that you do that every now and then. I'm a PhD in Gourdology at Harvard. I'm impressed. Ian, I'm impressed. Everything I took back was not meant to sound disrespectful. I'm impressed now, actually. I'm sucking up to you now. I am very proud of your academic endeavors and the fact that we have now learned so much about gourds because of you. Thank you for sharing. I see that you asking about that was actually just a test to see where the rest of chat sat in their gourd, squash, pumpkin debates, which do come up in everyday conversation. In a non-concerning way, you know. Random fact, gourds are also used to make a kind of tobacco pipe called a calabash that was wrongly associated with Sherlock Holmes due to the 40s film series with Basil Rathbone in the title role. That's wild. Basil Rathbone, who is a relative of Jackson Rathbone, who played Jasper in the Twilight Saga movies. Battle scars, you know? I missed something. Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot that's been going on in this stream. We started off with a bang, you know? We started off like, when that troll came in here and started just said like a straight up racial slur, which again, it's like, if you're the bottom hanging fruit on in the fucking garden of life, I'm so sorry that you're that pathetic that you resorted to a racial slur. But like, we started off with that, and I was like, oh boy, is this like gonna be a start of another hate raid? Because we have gotten one of those before. And then it didn't turn into that. It just turned into chat all like simultaneously shitting on that dude. And then it turned into us talking about a bunch of fun shit. And you guys gifted me 8 billion subs, which was an unplanned and, again, completely optional thing that Twitch did. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you a lot. The vibes tonight have actually been pretty good overall. Guru Troll said I missed banning them. That's okay. I got right on them, and like I said, I publicly executed them. And I got to remind people that if you want to waste my time, Twitch chat's not the place to do it, because I'm still sitting here playing the game and talking to my community the way I wanted to. You just literally, like, I don't know, got yourself closer to carpal tunnel or, like, arthritis by typing in this chat like a weirdo. Because no one here is going to respect your opinion. No one here respects the opinions of people they do not care about. That people who have so little value to them that they will not ever, like, care about that. I was going to lurk until I heard Brian talking about it. What, about gourds? or about about that. About me talking about, I did go over voice acting audition that I had a while ago earlier in the year that I backed out of due to some like sort of racial microaggressions that weren't so micro and were just kind of like yucky and weird, where they were trying to make me speak in an Asian accent, like a stereotypical one, which wasn't my favorite thing, despite the fact that they would have like literally paid for almost like a year's worth of like my income or whatever. It just was one of those things. I was like, ah. But outside of that, it's been good vibes. We've just been chilling. We've been trying to lift each other up. Amnarka and Phoenix have gone through some rough stuff recently, so we're trying to lift them up and remind them that they are very, very valued in this community. We appreciate them a lot. Trolls do bring us all together. Yeah, for real. Maybe the real treasure was the troll we bullied along the way. Yeah, dude got cyberbullied into fucking next week. It's super funny. Must be weird being that much of a, dare I say, a snowflake. Strange. That me existing as an Asian person, as a member of the AAPI community online, is so triggering to that dude that he immediately turned into a snowflake. That's really funny to me. He just had to see my face and get angry. And then the double kick in the pants of like, I have had more success in my life than he will. It's dinner time, so I'm going to head out. Have fun, everyone. I love you all. Baby Spell, take care. Thank you so much for chilling out with us. Seriously. We got your back. You guys always have my back. Good day, bad day, whatever. I've been having a really good day today overall. It started the morning out feeling like pretty down and depressed and sad about a lot of stuff going on in life, but I got over it and got a bunch of work done that I'm proud that I got done. And just hanging out with you. You guys are the best energy. Plus, I was like excited to play this game. This game always puts me in a fantastic mood. I don't think I could literally have like bad internet drop frames. Like, you know, my Twitch alert's not going out, so like one person is here watching me and it happens to be like me. Like I'm the only person here. I'm talking to nobody. I would still be having a good time playing this game. You know? Dichotomy, thank you for the 6 months. Congrats on the gold Eevee. I really appreciate you being around. I'm honored by you sticking around this long. Seriously, thank you for your support. You are amazing. We appreciate you. This game is really good to relax. It's perfect to relax in. Seriously. I did just remember also, by the way, there was like a level with like pumpkins in it, I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering correctly. So, honestly, you know, it all comes back around. You know, life is the illusion of choice, but it's really just a circle at the end of the day. We all come back to pumpkins at the end of the day. Casually, thank you for the raid. Welcome. Hope you had a wonderful stream. Can chat cyberbullying my weird coworker. He tried to ask me out in the middle of the sales flare. Oof. Yeah, that's a weird boundary issue there thing, I think. I feel like that person just did not realize how inappropriate that on the work floor during a work shift is not the place that you're supposed to be dropping that level of pressure on someone who's already under pressure and stress for doing work. I'm sorry that you were in that uncomfortable situation. It's a little bit weird that they did that. I hope that you were able to, at the very least, chat about it in some way and they were receptive. But otherwise, yeah. Another good thing about not having kids in the classroom for the next 2 weeks is that I can wear more casual clothes. Hell yeah, let's go. Joggers and graphic tees instead of jeans? Hell yeah. And for those of you who don't know, we do have joggers. We do have sweatpants in the merch store. Very limited quantity left for this first wave, guys. As soon as they sell out, I genuinely don't know, just based on the supply chain issues going on, when the next restock of the sweatpants is going to be. So if you want to get them, you do have to get them now. This is not to pressure anyone. This is more of a heads up so that people who are like me, who have object permanence issues, who meant to buy some, can be reminded of, oh shit, yeah, I should go buy the new merch joggers. But as far as anything else, like, please don't feel pressure to buy my merch or anything. It's more of the heads up because as someone with severe ADHD, once something is out of my general field of vision, I forget that it exists. So, yeah, that's the way that works. But yeah, we do have the new merch. Thank you so much, Corey, for linking it in the chat there. It's on Girbeagly.limitedrun.com. And if they're sold out in your size or the color you want or anything like that, and this goes for any item on the website, if you go to the site, you go to the item you want, click the sign up link on it, It will sign you up for a notification email. Nothing else, no other obligations. It's a notification email for when Second City restocks that item for you. Whether it's in your size, whether it's the pattern, design that you want, etc. Second City will send you a heads up. But the more important thing that it does is it lets Second City know that there are still active buyers out there who do want a restock of that item without letting them know that there are active customers who want more of those design, more beanies printed, whatever, because the beanies sold out recently. Thank you again, guys. I can't believe the beanies sold out so quick. Like, I know you guys have been asking for them for a while, but, like, I cannot believe how fast those sold out. You are amazing. I am so flattered. I'm blown away. I will never get over this feeling of being undeserving of the amount of support that I get on all my platforms, but it was incredible how fast they sold out. But if you want them to do a reprint of it, let them know via the website by clicking the sign up link on the beanie item itself, letting them know that is something that people still have active support of. Buy Brian's merch or get banned. Oh, no. Gotta get going now, but glad I could catch a bit of stream. I've been pretty busy and missing some, so I'm glad to be back here. Mirandy Moo, have a wonderful night. Thanks for hanging out. We appreciate you a lot. Casually, what the heck? That's so much. Thank you very much for all those bits. That's really very nice of you. What the heck? Thank you so much. We're already talking about people buying merch. Like, the people have already spoiled the crap out of me this season. That's so nice of you. Thank you. I really do appreciate you. Please remember, you're amazing. You're appreciated. And we really do hope that you had a wonderful stream. What were you streaming tonight? I'm so sorry if you answered and I missed it. By the way, for those of you who heard the knock and saw me turn around earlier, Morgan is home. So I'm going to probably be wrapping up the stream. Not too long here. I'm so sorry it's so short, but that's part of the reason I wanted to get started earlier tonight. And also, like I said, future streams, I'm going to try to go earlier like this, and then we're going to go like extra long whenever we can. It's just Morgan and I are splitting tonight due to the fact she wasn't able to stream last night. But we'll be going for like a tiny bit longer now. Morgan just texted me that it's okay to stream for a tiny bit longer, but it will be sooner than it will be later that will be ending. Streaming Minecraft, that's so fun. I got to get back to my Minecraft so that you guys can yell at me and make fun of me. Ratcade, thank you for those bits, by the way. That's so nice of you. Also, Winter Solstice. Yes, those of you who don't know, it is the Winter Solstice, and Morgan is going to be doing a Winter Solstice stream over on her channel. So after this stream, please make sure that you check her out, support the crap out of her, etc. This was perfect. Thank you, Girbeagly. I'm excited for Morgan's stream too. Oh, thank you so much for being here, Phoenix. Whoa, what the shit's... As you already donated a bunch of subs. I just want to remind you of that in case you forgot about what happened. Oh my God, thank you for the 10 and that alert. Dichotomy with the 10 with the 1,000 bits. Guys, you broke me last stream already, or 2 streams ago, or whenever. When was that? I think it was last stream where you donated like a bajillion thousand million subs. You guys already did this. Again, rerun content. You're being the reruns this time. Thank you very, very much. The only gift, I mean, that's a huge gift, Dichotomy. Thank you for the 1,000. Thank you for the $10, which is so much. Jilly, thank you for the 13 months. That's a long time to be here. I hope that you enjoyed the Spider-Man movie. I really do. Dichotomy with 5 gifted as well. What the hell's happening?
The word. Lesbian? The other
Thank you.
Word. Lesbian?
Thank you so much. I thank you very much. Guys, what? I can't speak. Thank you very much. We already did a hype train today, though. We already did. Dichotomy, thank you for the gifted Big Z, Little O, Axe11, Erica255, Arctic Wars, Jasper Plant. If any of you are here, make sure that you're saying thanks to Dichotomy. Di is a wonderful person, so appreciated. Supports the community across a number of different mediums, over on Twitter, here on Twitch, on Fanhouse, YouTube comments, whatever. Like, Di is incredible. So kind. Thank you so much. So if you got a gifted sub, say thank you. Austin, thank you for gifting a sub to It's Almost Sunrise as well. That is so unbelievably kind. Thank you, dude. Seriously. Another person in this community, Morgan and I talk about all the freaking time just because of how wonderful they are. We appreciate every single one of you. Seriously. My goal next payday is to break Brian. No, your goal next payday, Cactus, is to go, oh my gosh, this is awesome. I was just paid for the very hard work that I just did. I'm going to treat myself to something dope. I'm going to treat myself to something really cool because I deserve it. Because you do. That's what's going to happen. That's your goal for next payday. That's your homework I'm giving you right now. All right? Honorary bits, haha, Flester Brian. Thank you seriously, though, to every single one of you for being here. Sarah, if I didn't say hi to you yet, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Brian, struggling with words when we're generous to him, never fails to put a huge smile on my face. Here's the thing. The therapy has given me the homework of not giving myself strikes. Obviously, we've talked about that a lot. That is just a big part of, like, me trying to change my mindset about, like, me being undeserving of things. But the issue is I will still get flustered beyond words. It is still not something I am familiar with or used to in any kind of way. So thank you to every one of you who's here, who's contributed to the success of this channel over the years, or everything I can do. Honestly, you're just, unfortunately for those of you who don't know, you're just giving me more ammo next time a troll comes into chat and I want to publicly roast them. That's all you're doing. You're just making me feel like I have the ammo for that. But I honestly, thank you so much. That's really nice of you. Die. Thank you for the 100 bits. That's so nice. From at not the she nerd. Thank you very much. Norca, thank you for the 10 bits as well. It all adds up and it helps me out a lot. So that's really sweet of you. Finally bought unpacking casually. I hope you enjoyed it. So fun. This time I spent here is pretty dope. I'm glad you think so, Cactus Prince, but treat yourself as well. You deserve to, buy yourself your favorite meal or delivery. You deserve to buy yourself that, like, those cool clothes, those cute clothes, whatever it is that you were looking at and thinking about buying. You deserve to buy yourself a new video game or, a cool game system or something. You deserve it. Seriously, you really do. Break the ice. Oh my God.
The other L word.
Cammy, thank you so much for the 3 gifted to Crazy Ills, the Ghost Yo, and Ian Muscles. If any of you are still in chat, make sure you're saying thanks. Look at all those chickens. Why, though? Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the 5 chickens. I really appreciate that a lot. That's really nice. Thank you very much. If I get the Disney job, I'm going to break Brian. No, you're not. Because I'll ban you. Brian, just you wait till I get a job or a side. Guys, okay. As someone who's been jobless before, for those of you who don't know, one of the lowest points for Morgan and I ever as a couple were we were both jobless at the same time. We both did not have jobs. Morgan was doing work from home and running an office, but it was like a very small business. It wasn't like a big mega thing that was like making like crazy profit. It was just something that she was trying to work on, like making larger, because she had so much fun doing it. She loved being a business owner, still does. But she was like sort of younger into that career, and there were lots of changes going on with the business that made things hard. On top of that, I was not working, and I was not working for a very fucking long time, to the point where I had to beg and just like embarrassedly like beg for money from my parents, from friends, from like just taking loans from as many fucking people as I could, because I was so like hard up for cash. And I know what it's like to not have a job, to know how scary things like medical bills and student loans and rent and things like that are. If you are someone who doesn't have a job right now, I know that you're all being like, I'm going to contribute to Breaking Brian. It's going to be really funny and it's going to be really fun and whatever. Please think of yourselves first, especially because that recovery process takes a really long time, and you earned that new job. You earned that new position. You earned the quality of life improvement to be able to buy you those creature comforts and those things that you've wanted. You earned that because you worked hard to get there, and you are great. And I want you to put some self-love into yourself as well. Please just keep that in mind. Please don't make your priority to break me on stream. You guys know I'll break if someone gives me $5. Like, I just am that kind of person. I've never been good at accepting things. You're also sweet, and you're also kind. And those of you well off enough to be able to donate and things like that, you're so sweet. But just know that you don't, I hope you never feel pressure to do it. Anyway, rant aside, you guys know how I get. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. Hey, Crazy Hills, hey, or Bree, why did I call you that? I stuck my head in for an eighth of a second and received a gift sub. I hope that you're enjoying the gift sub. I hope you've been well around the holiday season and everything. Thank you so much for dropping by. Dichotomy, 300 bits. Thank you for the huge bits. That's really, really nice. Seriously. Thank you very much. You reminded me to go apply for jobs. Good. Seriously, I'm glad I did, but like, you're, at the end of the day, that was you. You are doing all the good things. You are great. Seriously. You are great. You're doing a wonderful, I can't talk now. Give me a second. Thank you to everyone who's here. You're all very sweet. Things get better, it will happen, don't lose hope. Exactly, as. Thank you for always sharing great thoughts. We appreciate you so much for being a part of this community, and that generosity was just unbelievable. Thank you so much for all of that. Enjoying indeed. I usually lurk for a bit. Glad to see you doing well. Have a beautiful holiday. Thank you. That's so nice of you. Have an absolutely wonderful holiday to you and your loved ones. Seriously. Die with the gifted sub to Mickey and the system. Thank you very much for doing that, Die. You're so sweet. Mickey, if you're here, make sure you're saying thank. Oh, I see people saying hi. Mickey, make sure you're saying thank you. Enjoy the emotes and the sub badge. That's really nice of you. That's so, so nice. Happy holidays to you as well, Die. The answer to the Disney Wi-Fi / love for Girbeagly question was my love for Girbeagly is strong. Eliza, you're so sweet. Thank you so much for lurking here. Even if the Wi-Fi is not great, need to apply for more jobs. I put in a couple apps last night. Oh, well, I hope that you have very good luck. I'm so sorry to hear that, you know, as of right now, like, it's one of those things where either your current work situation isn't working out for you, or you just, you know, need that little bit of extra going to you. Totally understandable. Again, I've definitely been there before. I understand how it is to juggle multiple things at the same time. You're doing great though, Mads. Like, seriously, obviously, I've been someone who's been able to catch up with you for a very long time over the years, and the strides you're making as a person to just improve your own, you know, position in life, the ways that you have changed as a person, that have made you a more happy, more fulfilled person is incredible. Just, like, genuinely incredible. It's been great. You're doing wonderful, and we're proud of you. Like, seriously. We just got out of this situation. The positivity in here helped me get the motivation to get the job. I want to pay it forward, especially since most of my first subs were gifted, including this one. Cactus, that's really not... that's the thing, guys. I hope that people understand that being here tonight, any stream that we do, hanging out with our community, that's not just like, yeah, sure, I'm the center of attention because I'm the one who gets the microphone. I'm the one who's controlling the action on the screen. I'm the one who determines what we're doing, etc. But I want it to feel like a community thing. I want you to show up here, and I want you to get support from other people. I want you to be able to feel welcome and relaxed and comfortable being able to share a part of yourself with this community. I want you guys to get that support in the form of just good vibes from other people. You're all so sweet, and you all deserve it. Seriously. Hey, now you're not allowed to say nice things about me. You've been saying them about me for years, so I get to. That's my version. You know positive bullying. You were here for the positive bullying phase, this community. I don't know everyone here very well, but just from tonight, I know Phoenix Rising is incredibly kind and caring. I hope to run into them more often. That's so sweet, Mnark. That's the thing I love the most, is seeing you guys, like, get to know each other through this community. You know, me, I'm here. I'm a constant. You know, this chat space only exists when I'm going live. But outside of that, like, you know, you guys being able to have a platform and a place where you can join together and lift each other up and make friendships and form, like, actual bonds and stuff. That's so fucking cool to me. Compliment party, if you're comfortable, feel free to give someone in chat, or chat as a whole a compliment. Thank you, Corey. Yeah, compliment party. Let's go. Share some nice things about each other, whether it's about a specific person here or the community as a whole. We'd love to see it, as long as you're someone who's comfortable doing that, obviously. Me and my boyfriend are in that situation right now, but we're doing everything we can to stay positive, especially when I have to work from home. So we're doing our best with what we have. Casually, Morgan and I got through that situation. Like I said, you guys can do it as well. We're sending you nothing but love and support, seriously. But again, if I could do it, if I could get out of that situation, I guarantee you that the right thing is out there for you. You'll find it, and it's going to hopefully change your life in a really big way. And if not, even if it's just a placeholder thing, you know, it allows you to at least have a little bit of stability for the next chapter of your life that will hopefully be that thing that you really love and you resonate with. And we can't wait to celebrate that with you. We really can't. Yeah, thank you, Corey, for sharing the Discord as well. If you guys have never been to the Discord, please stop by. If you like the vibes here, if you like making connections and friendships, if you like talking about your special interests and hobbies, the Discord's a perfect place to do it. It's a completely neutral, judgment-free, chill zone where people just act the same way as they do here in chat. Probably a little bit more chill over there, actually. We have a great mod team over there. Corey is one of them. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate Corey. Corey is someone who has done such a fantastic job in taking the reins from the previous batch of head mods that we had, who, again, left just due to the fact that they were very busy with like school and moving into other chapters of their life. There's no animosity with that group at all. We love them. We support them whenever they drop by. But Corey has really taken the reins and made the community just like very streamlined over there, done a lot of incredible things with just making new people feel welcome, and I will always appreciate Corey. So I hope you, and for those of you who don't know, like Corey is also a streamer. So please check out Corey's Twitch channel. Click Corey's name, hit the follow button on the channel, go check out the next time that Corey is live. Please do so. Corey has done so much for us, like an unbelievable amount. My goal, and this is like a weird one to hear probably, because it does deal with money, and I know there's the stigma around that, but again, I've been trying to destigmatize and normalize a lot of this stuff that just is regular people stuff that I happen to be a streamer who talks about it every now and then. But my goal, one of my goals is, and obviously this is down the line some ways, but I hope I can do it someday, is I genuinely hope that I can reach a point where I can like regularly pay my mod team, because they're awesome. Like my whole mod team is awesome. Every single one of them is so awesome. They've done so much. Like you guys see the little sword in chat, and even if it's a mod that can only stop by every now and then, or a mod that doesn't stay as involved due to, again, your priorities are number one. You know, they got other priorities going on in the world. I know that seeing that mod sword, because I've had people in this community tell me, makes them feel more comfortable, makes them feel more safe, makes them feel like if someone, while I'm distracted playing a game or going on a rant, if someone's being a jerk in chat, those mods are going to step in. They're going to do the right thing, and they're going to make the right call every single time, because they always have. And that's why I trust my mods. That's why whenever I get like a unbanned request or something like that from like someone who's like, oh, I got banned by this mod. Why? You didn't even see what happened. I'll be like, because I trust my fucking mod's judgment, and I will always stand by those decisions that they make. That's just the way it is. So, yeah, mods are the best. Yes, lots of mod preach. Love the mods. Corey, thank you for giving yourself a shout-out as well. Click that twitch.tv link right now in chat, guys. Please support Corey. Please support Corey's streaming endeavors. Corey has such a good vibe. Just really, really chill streams. Chill, funny, goofy. You've been doing a lot of challenges as well, right, Corey? You did the toxic waste candies. You've done some like charity stuff. You've done, I know you're doing like Dark Souls runs, which I'm going to be starting eventually here. That is amazing. You've been doing, yeah, you're doing so many incredible things, and we're so proud of you. Please go follow Corey if you don't already. Dark Souls the other day. Yeah, I want to play some Dark Souls very soon here. I was thinking about starting it tonight for this early stream. And then I was like, I want to just vibe because I haven't streamed over the past couple days because I've been so busy and so stressed. Why would I want to play a game that's like is known to stress out its players right now? I'm going to wait for that until maybe next time I go live, maybe Thursday or something. I'll start my Dark Souls journey. And I've never beaten a single Dark Souls game. The only one that I have made any significant progress in is the original Demon Souls back in the day. And obviously I played a shit ton of Bloodborne, but I don't count that. I mean, it's a Souls-like game, but it's not in the Souls series. But I've never beaten Dark Souls 1, 2, or 3. So we're going to dive into those. You guys who are good at them will probably sit there tearing your hair out going, what the fuck is he doing? All the time. Those of you who like to watch me rage, those of you who like to watch me struggle, and so that you can make me easy troll fodder, here in the chat, you guys can just troll away. This is good. These are going to be for you as well. Those of you who just think Dark Souls is a cool game to watch, like Why Not said, this is going to be the one for you. This is going to be one of the playthroughs for you. I'm at work till midnight on Thursday. Huge F. You'll only miss some of it then. You'll miss the early growing pain stuff, but I still won't be good enough by the time you join stream if you decide to, for it to stop being funny for some of you. Guaranteed. Absolutely guaranteed that you guys will just be like, oh my god, how is someone this bad at this fucking game? That's what's gonna happen. I've never seen a Dark Souls game in my life, but I have to see Brian rage. Oh my god. They're so frustrating. They're really fun. They're very, very creepy. But they're really fun and cool. The community surrounding them isn't my favorite community in gaming spaces, but, you know, that's not the game's fault so much. It is a really interesting gaming sort of game loop that you get into with how it's done. Like, dying is a part of the game. Like, when you die, you actually can, like, you know, that's part of the mechanics of the game that are expected because it is sort of like a roguelike. But it's pretty cool. It's neat. Ethan used to play, like, Bloodborne, if you remember those streams. It's going to be the same type of gameplay, except Bloodborne is a lot more fast-paced because it does emphasize dodging a little bit more in, like, more wide-open boss fight areas and stuff like that. So, but it's cool. It's really fun. Really, every time there is a trolling asshole posting stupid shit, it gets deleted and the person banned before I even notice it. That's a sign that our mods are doing their jobs admirably. 100%. Our mods are so awesome. So awesome. So nice. I've owned like this huge Dark Souls pack for years and never played it. RIP. Yeah, so I own all the games and I've owned them for years as well, Battery Acid, and have not put any sort of worthwhile time into them. I'm so bad at that kind of thing where I'm like big company is like, here's a care package with this game. You should play it on stream. And I'm like, thank you so much. I can't believe you thought of me. Oh my gosh. That's so nice of you. On stream just because I was so excited for it when I was talking about it the other day. And Final Fantasy is one of my favorite series of all time. So I might do the Final Fantasy VII remake. I gotta head out. Thank you for the kind environment. Yo, Rick the Fox, thank you, or Trick the Fox. Thank you so much for being here. Good luck with the Disney stuff. That's so exciting. That's so cool. We really appreciate you. Take care. Seriously. Yes, please, Brian, please. I love Final Fantasy. Oh, okay. So a little bit more feedback. Both games will get played. I might even start both of them at the same time and alternate or something like that. And obviously that's not going to be the end to Power Wash Sim and other cozy calm games that we do. It's more of just these are some of the future planned games that we have coming up here. Yo, Falcon! Thank you, Falcon, for the 13 months. Oh my gosh, good luck with the essay. Yeah, I know it's like finals week for so many people right now. And it's the holiday week on top of it, so good luck to everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Final Fantasy VII is my favorite. Yeah, it's up there for me for sure. It's not my favorite one, but the remake from what I've played of it so far, back when I was sent a PS4 code for it, is really goddamn good. It's really cool. I think that they did a fantastic job of changing the battle system and the cinematics and the environments and stuff while keeping the core spirit of the series alive in like this really authentic way. It's a cool game. It's a cool game and they say it gets cooler. Can't wait to play Final Fantasy VII for the first time. Yes, it is just like, it's an amazingly well done universe. There are a couple things in the original game I will point out when we like get to them and whatever. And obviously there's always content warnings anytime we play a game that has any like heavy story elements or anything. There are a couple like things like we can discuss during stream and I think we'll open up good conversations. But overall, the game is not problematic and it has some like really cool, amazing set piece moments in it. And the updated graphics are fucking beautiful. They're so good. And it's the type of game I can play off stream a little bit as well and like grind up my levels. But we're going to be playing it on easy mode just so that we can all enjoy the story together. I played it on normal mode already and it's It's a little bit of a slog. I don't want to have to power level for hours on stream. If I can help it, I would rather advance the story as much as I can because it is such a long narrative-based game. But I'm so excited to play it. I have good news. I was able to finish my exam and answer all the questions on it, even though I didn't have access to my accessibility resources. Yo, Firefly, that's awesome news. Good on ya. Good on ya? That's the way I wanted to say it. Why did I say good on ya? Who's ya? Why would I say it that way? Professional voice actor, by the way. Good on you. Seriously, that's amazing, Firefly. Holy shit, I can't speak. You guys apparently flustered me enough. What is that number, by the way? 46? We literally just did this the other day. That's so many, chat. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that a lot, but that was so much. Good news, today was the last day of the quarter. Way to go, Silver, you made it. We're proud of you. No shame on playing easy mode? Absolutely not. Agreed. No shame playing on easy mode. Video games wouldn't have it as an option if it wasn't meant to be there and to help accommodate for people's different play styles or accessibility issues or whatever. End of discussion. Games are for everyone. And if you play on easy mode, never feel bad about it. I play so many fucking story-based games on easy mode, guys, because I just want to see what the writing is like. I want to see the characters develop. And it's like, sometimes if the gameplay is the type of gameplay even that I have fun with, I am more invested in the story than, like, you know, fighting the same type of battle over and over again or doing the same combo or whatever. There's some games that I keep it, you know, play through on hard mode exclusively, but honestly, like, it is really fun to just put things on cruise control sometimes with easy mode and still feel like you accomplished playing the game while you still get the story and you still get every aspect of the game that any other gamer would have. Why not? Thank you for the 2 gifted, by the way. You guys are doing extra amounts right now. Thank you so much. I am Cursed Radio and Tulip Moji. If either of you are here, you better be saying thanks to Why Not, because that is really nice and really generous. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Ratcade, you're talking about what was it called? Grown up, something like that. Grounded. That was the name. Grounded. Yeah, Ethan and I have been meaning to play that again, and it's just every time we talk about it, we're like, yeah, we should do that. It will be like 2 a.m. I'll be like texting, and I'll be like, dude, like, we should play more Grounded sometime. And he'll be like, yeah, or he'll like bring it up and be like, has there been any good updates for Grounded? And I'll be like, yeah, we should play it sometime. And then we're like, yeah, we'll do that. And then we do the typical content creator thing where we just don't. So, also, Why Not? Thank you for 2 more gifted. What the hell is going on? Thank you so much for doing that. To Birdie Psycho and Ivan1289, that's so unbelievably nice of you. Thank you so much for that support. You are amazing. We appreciate you. Thank you very much for that. You're great. Really, just a lot. Like, really a lot, though. All of you are so extra in, like, the nicest way possible, but I really hope, especially because it's the holiday season, you're treating yourselves to some really cool stuff as well. We want to see that for you. We want to see you thrive, you know? Thank you so much, though. 50 gifted tonight. That's so much, guys. That is an unbelievable amount. And again, like, yeah, you did this last time already. This is a rerun. You guys are making... I was telling you that I make rerun content every stream. And you guys are... Even me complaining about it being a rerun is a rerun. And if you've contributed to that. Not only did you pay me money like a fool that will now have their money used to pay, like, my electricity bill, but also for, like, Taco Bell. Like, you did that, and you made redundant rerun content. Okay? 50 subs? Oh, we've done it before. We've been here before. Seriously, though, you guys are amazing. You are all amazing. I appreciate you a ton. Thank you very, very much. You're incredible. Grounded, now I remember it. That game was so cool, but Spider... Yeah, well, so there's a really cool accessibility option in Grounded that lets you change the spiders into just formless blobs, basically. And before I started that playthrough with Ethan, I turned my slider all the way to formless blobs. So we didn't see a single spider in the game. We just saw weird blobs that we battled every now and then or ran away from. Taco Bell sounds yummy. Yes, it does, actually. Now that I don't know why I said that, because now I want to go out and get it, and I shouldn't. Casually, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for the unbelievable generosity. That was, like, way nice. Way nice. Yeah, without the legs. Yeah, it takes away the spider legs, which are one of the creepier parts of spiders for people I know. So it's just literally like a floating body blob and a floating head blob with two little floating eye blobs that just look like really low poly, like low resolution, like spheres. It's not even like spider. It's not even vaguely spider shaped, honestly. Spiders are too scary. We'll remove one leg and one eye until you're comfortable. Yeah, pretty much. That's the way that slider works. It's really cool. It's really neat. You guys are so amazing. Yes, you guys are so amazing, especially if you're supporting Corey right now. I missed what happened, but support the hell out of Corey. What's up, Kenzie? Welcome to the stream. I'm just going to warn you, I'm probably going to end stream here in just a couple minutes. But I appreciate having you drop by to say hello for a little bit. We started an earlier stream tonight. We're going to try to mix in some early streams with the late night gang stuff, guys. You're all amazing. All very much appreciated. But Morgan and I are splitting tonight, so Morgan's going to be getting ready to stream here in a moment, and I hope you guys have so much fun over on Morgan's stream as well, because if you're looking for a higher dose of cozy vibes, Morgan's streams are only vibes. They are just really chill, really good times. She just vibes out, and you guys will have a blast if you go and drop by and give her some support. And it would mean a ton to me as well. Nymeria, thank you so much for the gifted sub. That's so nice. We got Paris Morales. If you are here, make sure you're saying thank you to Nymeria, because that was so nice. Thank you so much for that support. You are awesome. I hope that you're having a lovely week so far. Reminder to everyone, you're loved, you're worth it, and you're good enough. I love you, and I'm so proud of you. Kenzie, you're so sweet. Thank you so much for the support. You're wonderful. But yeah, so we're not going to be streaming too much later, but my plan, as much as it's possible to, is future streams. I am going to start very early like I did tonight, and then be able to stream extra long into late night gang hours, so that we can start getting like 4 or 5, 6 hour streams in here more regularly, just because it's really fun. It will allow us to get through way more games a lot quicker, which is something that I struggle with doing. And I want to be able to like beat more games. I want to play more games for you. I want to open more Pokemon cards during a stream. I want to do a lot of cool stuff. But it won't be possible unless I have an earlier start time. So, yeah, keep an eye out. Some of these streams, you might miss a chunk of it because you're used to late night gang start times, but you'll still get a big portion of it because we'll still be streaming into the late hours as well. But thank you so much. You guys are really nice for being here. Can confirm Morgan's streams are incredible. Yes, they are. Thank you, Mads, for sharing that. Spiders in game is really a no-go for me. I had to use cheats in Skyrim to get past those fucking giant spiders. I don't blame you. Spiders, especially when they're huge like that, can be really creepy. So absolutely one of those things I'm glad that the game Grounded accommodates for within their default option menu. Like that, what a thoughtful, cool thing to do to make sure that people who have any sort of arachnophobia can be accommodated for. Because that is such a common phobia for sure. Yeah, happy holidays to you, Nymeria. Thank you so much for being here. Morgan streams are comfy. They really are. Just got home from watching No Way Home. Yo, a lot of people are going to see No Way Home. Please, no spoilers in our community spaces. Be kind, be mindful. I can't wait to see it personally. I hear it's really good. So glad some of you guys have had an opportunity to go see it as well. The ones in Skyrim are on another level of creepiness. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're really creepy in that game. Started watching Morgan with literally no prior knowledge about tarot and oracles, and she's super accessible and welcoming. I was just telling her that the other day. I was lifting her up about that. I was trying to explain to her that she makes it like really fun and very accessible. All right, I got another notification from Morgan that we're not going to end in a couple minutes. After all, she's still not quite ready yet, so she's still vibing. You get a little bit of extra time with me tonight, but Morgan's stream will still be happening tonight, and you guys are going to have fun. Guaranteed. Usually like spiders, but the Skyrim ones are a no. They're creepy as hell, yo. Then there's me over here with Dummy Brain with a phobia of spit/saliva. I'm so sorry you have to deal with that, because that's probably something that interferes with a lot of things, like going to the dentist and whatever, I can imagine. On top of that, I hope that you don't feel... That's not something your brain gets... Like, that's out of your control. Phobias are something your brain, like you said, goes dummy mode and goes, I'm going to be silly and be afraid of something that to an irrational level. You know, like being scared of spiders is one thing. Having a full-blown phobia of it is, you know, the whole idea of a phobia is irrational fear. That's how I am with needles. You know, ultimately, needles are a fairly harmless thing in the grand run of the world. But you put me in the same room as a needle, and I will hyperventilate. You show me a cartoon needle in like a fucking anime or something, I will flip out. I will have to close my eyes or cover my eyes and ask Morgan, is the scene over yet? And those aren't even real. So I get you on that. Where I'm like, that's such a silly thing. Why am I so afraid of this silly, silly thing? No Way Home, no spoilers, or I'll stab you with my sword, but holy shit. I've only heard good things, Mads. I also got a spoiler before seeing it, but at least it wasn't too terrible. I'm so sorry you got one. I muted like 1 million keywords on my Twitter right now. Also, someone who started watching Morgan with no previous knowledge. I'm so glad that people, because that's the whole thing, right? Is Morgan is one of those people who wants to make sure that, like, people are aware she's passionate about what she does. And this can go for any of the things that she's into because she's just a mindful, kind person like that. But, like, she is someone who wants people to know when she's making content, especially, that she's really into the thing, but it's because it's her personal taste. It's her personal hobby. It's her personal, like, lifestyle choice, whatever it might be. And if it's not something that resonates with other people in a way that, like, makes them feel like it's for them, then there's, like, no harm, no foul as long as they're being respectful about it. Because the way she wants to share it is for people who are maybe, like, a little bit more unsure, who have heard of doing those types of things, but aren't, like, fully committed to, like, trying it out, or maybe just, like, don't even know, like, they just need, like, that stuff to be, like, sorted for them and categorized and explained in a more thorough way, but in a way that doesn't sound like a bunch of, like, made-up jargon. It's done in a way that's, like, actually helpful to them in learning, because they're a novice. And Morgan does focus on that so well. And you guys I'm so glad to hear that a bunch of you are experiencing that in her streams. So digestible and nice, not pushy at all. I love it. Right. Morgan does not want to be overbearing about, like, her own beliefs. And she doesn't ever want people to feel alienated by it. She wants people, even if it's their first time ever watching a tarot stream or a spirituality stream, to be able to, like, understand what she's saying. And if they don't, to be able to ask questions comfortably, because she does such a great job of breaking it down in, like, simple, very straightforward, kind ways that don't, like, make you feel dumb for asking a question, which I think is just really, really awesome. Yeah, I just think that it's, like, really cool that she has a platform for it now, and being able to watch her turn into, like, her own type of creator. You know, like, I'm doing the stereotypical Twitch thing. I do just chatting. I do card opening, like, product openings. I do, you know, gaming. I'm redundant, unoriginal, recycled content, and it is partially why I am just so goddamn grateful to every single person who's here and sticks around and wants to actually support me in anything I do, because I am painfully aware that you could replace me on screen with literally anyone else. And that's not an insult. That's just, there's so many of us out there on Twitch. But Morgan is doing something that's, like, pretty unique and really cool, and I'm just really happy to know that you guys are getting along with, I guess, like, just that energy that she tries to promote over in her streams. I've been so grateful to Morgan for being so open about her viewers being less knowledgeable and experienced, because thanks to her, now I find a lot of comfort in using tarot, and bought my first deck recently, and she's been a huge help in finding beginners' resources. Yeah, I mean, because she got to go through it too. I got to watch her go through that process as well. So she got to teach herself, and then she enrolled with, you know, people who are a part of that craft who are more knowledgeable about her, to take, like, lessons about it and stuff like that, and be able to, like, define things, like, put things that she's always wondered into terms, and to know that it's helping some people, whether they take the leap and decide to do it themselves, or they just feel comforted by the messages shared, even if they don't believe in the spiritual aspect. They just like that positive affirmation, which, you can make affirmations without any sort of spiritual link to it. I'm very much a skeptic. You guys know that. I don't really believe in any of that stuff, but I love the idea of tarot being something that, like, the same as like a lot of cliche sayings that we have just every single day. Maybe you're not someone who like believes in the magic of that saying, but it at least makes you stop for a second and reframe things. Look at maybe a certain part of your life in a different perspective, or approach things from a different angle. And I think that tarot has this amazing potential to do that, because the messages that are assigned to the cards are general enough that, this card means this thing. That is something that you as a viewer can apply to your life in a way that makes sense to you. And you can go, hey, whether this is a message from the universe or if this is just a quick, like, psychological reminder to like reground myself and make myself like look at this from a different perspective. That's wonderful. That is literally being mindful. That is taking the time to self-care. That is taking the time to not get so stuck in your ways and stubborn that you're thinking about things in this new creative way, this new different way, affirming within yourself that you are capable of achieving goals, that you are able to find some sort of balance or peace in your life. I think that's the wonderful part about it. And I'm so glad that even those of you who are like me, who are maybe a little bit more skeptical, can still sit there and respectfully, not be a jerk about something that someone else believes in, while also going, hey, I really liked that. I liked that positivity from that message right now. Yeah, that message does make sense to me, because I have been so hard on myself recently. I do need to be less hard on myself. I gotta try harder at that. I gotta give myself a little bit of grace and love and patience. I like that. That's the thing that I love about it. So yeah, always wanted to read tarot cards, but I haven't found a deck that really calls out to me. Yeah, and it will be a moment until you do, maybe. But even if it's not, the fact that you're on that journey and you're trying to like really put time and effort and thought into it and find something that makes sense to you and feels right, that is a practice that should be applied to every aspect of your life, right? Is, does this thing that I'm doing, that I've set as my goal, does it still make sense to me? Or do I need to tweak some things? Or do I need to change it completely and change direction? That is something, like I said, that can be just a general principle that you live life by that is just wonderful. And that's just for the deck. That's cool. Close friend of mine is already getting started at tarot. As I said earlier, those are not my beliefs, but I like when she draws cards for me. I can almost always find some connections to my... Yeah, same as Morgan will sometimes be like, can I draw some cards for you? And I'll be like, yeah, sure. I would love that. I would just love to like rethink and like, because it comes from within here in your own brain. If you're not willing to accept the message being said to you and go and really like deeply think and go, oh yeah, you know what? That message, I can see how it would apply to this situation going in my life. Huh, I haven't thought about that situation in like a couple weeks, but it really does need some attending to. That's a cool thing. That's neat. Like, even if it didn't come from like this like mystical realm or spiritual place or whatever, you still were reminded of something that ultimately was a net gain for you, which I think is beautiful and wonderful. I read once that reading cards is a way to tell your own stories, and I really love that description of it. That is a beautiful way to think about it, honestly, Mads. I really like the idea of that a lot. That's really, really cool to think of it that way. It is you really, yeah, like you said, telling your own story in a way that makes sense to you and applying life lessons and I mean, these are things that I mean, self-affirmation and, self-speak and reevaluation and becoming more mindful, that's all stuff I learned about in psychology. This isn't that far off from science in that way. And it has the same sort of effect on people. It is a great way to like recenter and figure out like, hey, you know what? Even though like I don't think that came from like a spirit telling me that or like an oracle guide or whatever, like I think that I really do need to like focus on like giving myself a break this week. Yeah, I was thinking about that, or maybe I wasn't considering that before, but now I'm kind of considering it now, and I think that is something that like I gotta figure out how it can make the most sense to me in my life right now. That's great. That's awesome. And you guys are, again, you're so respectful. You're so kind to her. She's still such a new streamer that a lot of the times, she gets really nervous or not super confident about certain things, and As anyone knows who's tried to do anything from art to streaming to acting to singing, whatever, there's going to be a lot of self-doubt in there. And you guys are so nice to her. You're so kind. And I appreciate you a lot for that. For me, tarot is almost a kind of push to better myself. Things may not fall into my lap, but I think looking forward to something or preparing for something can help a lot. Yeah, again, like very, very classic psychology type of goal. Mindset. Setting goals. Like psychology teaches us set goals. Have something to strive for. Don't overwhelm yourself with like too many of them or too like heavy of ones. But maybe move the goalposts. Go, hey, this is too heavy for me right now. Doesn't mean I won't get to it. It just means it's something for the future that I will be able to do eventually. Or, hey, I have always wanted to do this like dream job thing. I'm going to do it. I believe in me. I will do it. It's great. It's really wonderful. It's really, really cool. Y'all are reminding me I need to fix my pendulum. The string finally broke. Oh, no. Well, I hope that you're able to repair it. But yeah, again, as far as just from a general streamer stance, just as someone who's been doing this for a long time and seen how some newer streamers are like, they're sadly like not supported as much as they should be, aren't really able to find their rhythm ever as far as like the type of content they want to make or even their on-screen personality or persona or whatever, or their comfort on camera. Like Morgan is doing great. And I try to remind her of that, like, literally every single time she streams. But I'm starting to think I might not even have to sometimes because you guys are amazing to her. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being awesome. She really is incredible at what she does. Aw, yeah. I can't wait to go say hello to her and hang out, Brian, and chat. You're doing an awesome job of hyping her up. Aw, Amnarka, I'm so glad. Thank you so much for considering stopping by Morgan's stream once she's ready here. Hopefully she sends me a text soon, let me know to get off so I can do that. Not that I'm trying to rush away from you guys. I'm just having, like, I'm having a lot of fun tonight, but, like, I don't want to cut into her stream time very much. Probably I'm going to have to leave. Yo, Cactus Prince, take care. Thanks for hanging out with us. Nifty Snarl, I hope that you're enjoying the stream. Thanks so much for 100 bits. That's so kind of you. Big, big bits. Really, really nice. Magspie, this is kind of long, so just let me read this in my head super quickly, just so that I can get the general gist of it quicker here. So, yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, I feel ya. I completely understand that. Like, brainwashing within anything, it doesn't have to be a religion specifically, but there's always, like, groups of people will find ways to push their bias in an unfair way sometimes, and it's really tough to work through. And I think that it's great that you were able to sort of figure that out for yourself. I was the same way. I was raised in a religion, and my parents took me to church every Sunday, and I was to the point where I was a torchbearer and like crucifix bearer that like led the procession into the church each morning and would hold the gospel book open for like the preacher, the priest to read out of and everything like that. Like I get it. Like, and now as an adult, I'm like, I don't believe in anything. I just like believe in like human compassion and trying to do our best. And sure, there's probably some greater energy out there, but until I see like more proof of it, I'm going to be concerned more about the things I can control directly and how what I do day to day affects those things. So I'm the same way where I'm just like, yeah, religion's not for me. But that's the other thing about spirituality too, is Morgan is someone who doesn't really push the religious aspect of it. Sure, some of the general beliefs in spirituality are based off of, sort of religious language or thinking, but it's not, she is not a religious person. I will let you know that right now. She does not use spirituality as a religion. It's, again, more as a way to find maybe like what's missing in her thought process or her day-to-day, and to help people find that within themselves and to find some form of peace. It's not really about the, like, you have to do these types of things to be considered like a true practitioner. You have to do these rituals. You have to buy these herbs. She'll give suggestions and she'll share the things that she personally does, but she's never going to gatekeep or invalidate people for the things that they're doing. And that's something that like keeps it really open-minded. It keeps it really respectful. And again, it's something that I know she appreciates and that I appreciate you guys doing stream after stream for her. Thank you, like, genuinely thank you so much for just being cool and kind. To someone who's just, like I said, just really, like, in the grand scheme of a streamer, content creator career, like, she's still new to streaming. She's still trying to find her pace. And I think she's doing a great job of it, but you guys make it so much easier to do. So, yeah, that's a very beautiful use of spirituality. Yeah, absolutely. Agree. So, yeah. Morgan got a hater a few nights ago, and seeing her stand up for herself so fiercely was great to see. I agree, Firefly. She's a very soft-spoken person who's, like, you know, has really bad social anxiety, and I do worry sometimes, like, when she is... She's looking at me right now. She is, like, afraid to communicate with people, but I think she handled that really well. She even asked me after the stream, do you think I handled that well? And I was like, yeah. You really did. I think you did great. I think that you explained your point of view very well. And fuck that person. Because, again, a person who is not being respectful, disrespecting her in her space that she set up for her and her community, who the hell cares what that person has to say? Their opinion is moot and void at that point. Like, fuck that person. There's no mutual respect there. Why would we ever respect that person's opinion? So, her and I have sort of similar views on trolls. Except, obviously, as you guys saw earlier in this stream, when someone drops a racist slur in my chat, I will publicly execute them and remind them that literally no one's going to show up at their funeral. Like, it's going to be really lonely and sad, and I'll laugh the entire time if I ever find out about it. Morgan going off was so good. Oh my god, I was so proud, and it made me feel more confident. I'm so glad, seriously. Shitty gatekeeper deserves to be in the trash. They had an unwashed ass. Yeah, that was more of what it was about, is also Morgan was more angry at the fact that someone was trying to make other people, not specifically her, but just anyone who had to witness that message, feel gatekept and like they were lesser than for not doing a specific thing that is not required to connect to this thing. So, like, fuck that person. What a weird-ass motherfucker. Seriously. Dang, I missed that. Yeah, it was near the beginning of the stream. Someone came by, dropped a racial slur, and I literally just reminded them, hey, dude, legitimate 6-year-olds used, like, that racial slur on me when I was growing up, all the way through my adult life. It is the most boring insult I get anymore. Holy shit, grow the fuck up, you absolute loser. Like, that's basically what the roast turned into, the way that I always do. Quick reminder, I'm way more successful than those people, blah, blah, blah. My typical rant. But like I said, I haven't made an example of someone like that in a while, so it kind of felt good. You know, that's me setting my boundaries. That's me being like, yeah, I'm confident enough in myself. And that's on therapy, baby. You know? By the way, hello, J-Tibbs and Fizzy. It's nice to have you here. I just want to let you know you're sort of joining near the end of the stream. I started really early tonight. I started about 2 hours ago. And the thing is I'm going to try to do more of these earlier streams so that I can stream for longer. And we can make more progress in, like, all the video games that we're playing. Because I'm sick of it taking me, like, a month and a half to beat, like, a 4-hour game. Because you know I will get distracted. You know I will go on rants. I'm here more to talk to you guys than to play the games most of the time. But it's one of those things where, like, I am someone who wants to be able to get through more games and spend more time with you and give a larger number of the people who are vibing in this community a way to tune into streams. So, like, the European audience, for instance, when I stream at 11 at night, that's not super ideal for most of them. Same with, like, you know, when I go too late here also, like, it's not even that great for people who have, like, regular school or work schedules during the workday. So I'm trying to go a little bit earlier, but still stream into the late night hours as well. So if you're someone who can only make it during the late night hours, you'll still be able to make at least a portion of the stream. And that's just, again, something that I'm trying to do. But tonight, it's going to be a little bit shorter here. I am actually ending the stream right now. I got the go-ahead from the boss that she is ready to set up her stream. So I hope you guys will check out Morgan. I'm sorry, we're at 99%. That's got to make some people's brains itch a lot that we're not at 100 yet. But I guess we'll finish this next time we play Power Wash. We are splitting the night because Morgan didn't get to stream last night. So please go support the hell out of her. She's amazing. I love her. You guys are so great to her, like we're just talking about. Thank you. Don't leave the channel yet, because what we're going to do is do an offline raid. So those of you who just want to pop by and say hello quickly, or those of you who want to stick by and check out Morgan's streams, you now have the option to do so just with me raiding. So feel free to just stick here. You'll just be pooped right into her channel here, and hopefully you'll enjoy the vibes. Again, if you're looking for those cozy, fun, chilled, layback vibes, that's Morgan's streams. But thank you for hanging out with me for a short 2 hours here. It was fun. It was really good. I love Power Wash. It's the perfect game to talk over. All of you are amazing. We appreciate you, and we hope that we can see more fun games together. Thursday, like I said, probably going to start like Final Fantasy or Dark Souls or something ridiculous. We're going to be starting both of them within the next couple days here, most likely. But thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you so much for all the follows, the bits, the subs, the resubs, the gifted subs, the donations. Holy goddamn shit. I can't believe we had 51 freaking subs tonight. You guys are ridiculous. It's just, I'm going to take a strike for this, but it is genuinely always too much. That is so much support. You are amazing. I appreciate you all a ton. Hopefully you had fun chatting, even though I spent a majority of it just dunking on a troll. Again, this is my stream. I get to decide what I do during it, and I'm okay with using part of it to set my boundaries and feel good about myself, because I have accomplished a lot, and you guys are great for gassing me up and always supporting and encouraging me. But those of you who lurked, hope you enjoyed the vibes as well. Those of you who are sticking around for Morgan's stream, have a great time over there. Thank you so much. Seriously, you're not allowed to say that. Yes, I know. That's why I said I'm taking a strike. I knew that I was going to be setting myself up for a strike. I am just someone who, listen, you guys always do so much for me. 51 subs is no small amount. It's wild, especially with just the state of the world. But thank you guys. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it may be for you. You guys are the best in the world. I love every single one of you so very much. I really, really do. Finger hearts as usual. I'm going to go ahead and you're not going to count it. Is it because you're used to me doing at least one default strike at the end and reminding chat that you don't have to spend that much on me ever? Oh my God. All right, we're going to raid Morgan. She's not going to be live right away, but within, I guarantee probably within a minute of us raiding, she's going to go live. So please, please, please go check out my wonderful, beautiful, amazing partner. I would not be here without her. Please, please stay around for the raid. Please go support her. Watch her stream. Again, just go get that good advice. Go get that good energy. Even if you don't believe in things, it's not going to be framed in a way of you have to tap into worshiping this old god if you want to do well at your job. It's not that. She calls that stuff woo-woo. You can go there. You can be completely chill. Just enjoy the good vibes, and maybe you'll get a message that's like, hey, you've been really hard on yourself recently. Work harder on focusing on you and loving yourself, because you deserve it. That's the type of message. The same thing that we share here, just done in a different way. You guys are great. Showed up in time for a Morgan raid? Hell yeah, you did, Ecto. All right, guys, I'm going to go now. See you later. Have a great stream with Morgan. I love her so much. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. 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 Wait, I got to hit raid. Goodbye.